in the sleepy corner.
You weren't in the room.
Just sent me a DM or something. I was just watching YouTube this entire time waiting.
I'm sorry I took so long. I was dealing with stuff.
No, you're fine.
No, we get that. It's all good.
No, family stuff is family stuff.
Yeah. What are we talking about right now?
Like how you classify like certain things, like in 40k, like in turn, like I said, like obviously like, we said the tiger shark's a strike fighter, but like
Yes.
but like a bunch of them are also like a bunch of them are space fighters. I don't think the orc ones.
Like bare
Oh,
minimum, they have to be in space.
Did you see Bricky's? I don't want to call it a rant about the new Titus's rules.
I have not seen him rant about the new Titus rules.
Oh, like I don't think he's wrong, and we can talk about it like when we actually get the rules up and stuff and look at them. But like, if we do that, but like, I get where he's coming from on it, and it's an interesting one because I don't think it's necessarily. It's a weird one.
I will have to probably bring up his video because I know he's fine if people react to his videos.
Yeah, well, I can summarize basically what he says, and like we can like because I watched it, and it's like a 15-minute video, and he does. He.
It's a 22-minute video.
He takes a while to get to the point.
So I will be updating people on my grandma's situation. So
good.
Yeah, don't worry.
Let us know.
I'll explain like we get more started here when more people come on in. But yeah, just like I read Titus's rules. He still has his get back up ability, right?
Oh no! It's different now. That there's a very key second part of that he did not have before.
If this model is destroyed by a melee attack, if it has not fought this phase, roll 1d6 on a 2+. Do not remove from play. This model can fight after the attacking unit is finished making its attacks. If one or more enemy models are destroyed as a result of those attacks. Oh!
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, hold on. This doesn't have a once per game ability.
No, it doesn't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. GW, what are you? Red Corsair. We will get to that, Rick. Chat, there was a lot of reveals yesterday and completion of videos for you for tomorrow. That I know Will and TCOM will enjoy very much.
Is it the Battletech ones that are going up on Patreon?
Yeah, the Battletech ones that were on Patreon are going up on YouTube in a massive compilation.
Neat.
I did have to give a warning though at the start of it. Basically apologizing for pronunciation. Cause fuck. It's not Takayid, announcer, it's Takayid. I don't want those fucking people in my comments.
But you've played Shadow Kronsky now, so you know what it's called.
Yes, I do.
Make that mistake.
I will not make that mistake.
It's where Comstar learned to always pay.
The people I hate particularly are like, it's not Takayid, it's Takayid, and they don't change any of their spelling or like pronounce it out, so you're just looking at the words like, great, that was unhelpful.
Thanks. What massive help, asshole. All right.
I do love the fact that there's apparently a master file that you can get if you're like a Black Library audiobook person that GW did actually make, which is how you pronounce all of the stuff.
Fucking. It snowed, and then it got warm, like +5 warm, and then on technological level status. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the original pitch for Luke Skywalker then.
Okay. something that I do love. They made a book called The Princess and the Scoundrel, and it's set immediately after the events of Endor, and it's their wedding, right?
Mhm.
It's Han and Leia's wedding. Very cute wedding. While Luke and Han are like hanging out together having a drink, Han's like looking at Luke and going, "You know what? This kid's grown a lot. He's learned a lot in the years of the rebellion and like growing into his own man, being his own person." And then he remembered Hoth. And then he remembered the kiss. And he immediately started laughing.
That is honestly hilarious.
And then Luke asks him, "What's so funny?" And he says, "Remember after the Wampa attack when I got called a scruffy nerf herder? And you kissed your sister?"
Yes, I'm drinking to forget that.
Both men agreed to never talk about it again.
No. That's really why Luke fucked off into the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god, that
Bro
dork.
felt the shame.
It's all alone. It's just like, why does it look like Leia? Shut up! Hindsight of siblings. Yeah, the problem is that George Lucas wrote fucking the movies as he went along. Like, he had an in general idea of beginning and end. It's just like he filled in the middle. So he didn't necessarily decide immediately that Leia and Luke were brother and sister until episode 6.
Apparently he was writing it with the idea that they were essentially all like spiritual siblings, was the way it's described in his book about it. And then he got to writing the third one and was basically like, why don't I just make them actual siblings?
And then he completely forgot about the kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, chat, you gotta remember, creators are people too, with varying levels of good or bad memory. And the fact that he didn't remember that he had Leia and Luke kiss for like 5 seconds in a movie that is 2.5 hours long, don't blame him for not remembering. Still, you should probably go and check before you write something.
Why'd you have to bring that back up?
Cheers.
Yeah, because it's kind of
Pay
important.
your continuity directors.
Or series Bibles.
Yeah. All right, so a quick update about me, just to let everybody know. Yesterday, I was told that my grandma was rushed to the hospital at 5 a.m. No, 6-shot, you're not late. Earlier, yes, like I was told, I got that call while I was in the bathroom, so it was very awkward to be told, yeah, grandma's in the hospital as I'm mid-flush.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It always seems to happen when I'm in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now I need to go again.
I did not sleep very well last night. Just for starters, like, I have a cup of... So, I was anxious all night, staying up, and by about 10 in the morning, from Mom and Grandma, plaque buildup from when she was a smoker, and it clogged up her system. It clogged up her system because she's old now, and it caused her physical pain and made her violently sick. She's going to be in the hospital for a couple of days, maybe a week. But the docs assured my mom, they assured me, they assured my family that my grandma will be fine. They're just going to do some scans of her either tomorrow or the day. So, thank you all for the love and support that you shouted out on YouTube and other places. It was very much appreciated. Grandma says thank you very much. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so Grandma will be okay. It's just, I gotta remember now that she's very old. She isn't the spry young grandma who made these wonderful, delicious lunches for me and my family when we came to visit her. She's a lot older now. And I need to be prepared for that. So, yeah. Off this depressing topic, what was Warhammer revealed? What is Warhammer revealed? Well, we had the 25 days of Warhammer Miss. Our good old Brett Gobbo brought us many a good things, from short stories to fun little songs, you know, good animation, new model reveals, you know, just the good shit, you know, chat, just the good shit. More specifically, I feel like GW decided that I have been a very good boy this Christmas, because on Christmas Day, they revealed my boy, my man, he who did nothing wrong, Left Huron, is coming back. Oh! I couldn't talk about it on the day. Couldn't fucking talk about it on the day of back my boy.
Yeah.
His model...
Even if he does look like Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace, I was going to say, of a Wallace and Gromit mouth.
Yeah, I do not like his head.
I feel like that's going to be the biggest, like, edit and personalization by people.
I am like, well, like, Abaddon has, like, a helmeted version, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, by the way, chat, if someone does make a Wallace and Gromit conversion of this, I will drop money on that.
Well, that's what the Madria is Gromit, right? Because the Madria talks to him.
Yeah, the Madria talks to him. It's great.
Yeah.
I could do Wallace.
Why is he Australian now?
I can't do Wallace. It makes me sad.
Give yourself some time. You'll get it right.
Put some back into it, Gromit. Fucking...
He's still Australian.
Still Australian, son of a bitch. Jeez! I can't do it. I can't do him. Oh well, I'll just accept it.
The thing with it is that the guy who does the voice of Gromit does the voice of Wallace is like one of these like British television actors that I've literally seen in shows on British television like my entire life. So his voice is just like
ingrained,
defined,
instantly instantly recognizable.
He's just like very polite British man. During the Badab War was a Space Marine chapter master war that ended in his
he killed the guy that did it.
He killed the guy who did it, but it wasn't a fun time. Now Left Huron to Abaddon, you know, he's Blackbeard basically.
Different things. I think Left Huron like wants to like watch the galaxy burn or anything like that. He's just kind of petty and also a pirate.
He's
mm-hmm.
Because being a pirate is free.
Also, I dislike taxes.
I did.
No, he was fairly well represented.
Model looks. Everything about him.
To quote Mr. House, when you assassinate the president of the NCR, New Vegas, he tried to make me pay taxes. Fuck taxes.
Ah, I understand why you shot him then. But, yeah, no, like, God, love his backpack. And I love the new Tyrant Claw. I like how, like, it looks like it's rebuilt from Ghost Razor. I like that a lot. Ghost Razor was Huron's melee weapon back in the Badab War.
Like when he was known as
Lightning Claw that forced your opponent to reroll successful and vulnerable saves.
Oh, I remember it from 5th edition, I think, when it was originally done in the Badab War books. Because they made the Astro Claws the like rapid assault specialists of Badab. Like that was their shtick.
Yeah, that was fun. We did get more though from the reveals of him though. Where is that reveal? Where is it?
A couple of days later.
Yeah, they did the show. They also revealed the guy who turned him into a fucking cyborg. Oh, what's the rat dog thingy? That's the Hamadra. It's basically a psychic dog. A psychic demon dog.
That he found in the Maelstrom. It talks to him. Or maybe not. He might just be insane.
They actually did change that. He didn't find it. It appeared the same time he awoke from his coma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's probably the thing that binds his deal, right?
Well, I mean, we don't even know what his deal is.
Yeah. But, like, he woke up with it. And here we have the new character. Well, not new, because he was talked about when he was putting Huron back together. Garon the Corpse Master. This is the guy who made Huron into a cyborg. And also, new Chaos Apothecary. Say fucking what?
Yeah!
The only downside is I don't think he's going to be strictly like a Chaos Apothecary, like that you can take in and of itself. I think he is just going to be a like a unit, like a model in Huron's like command squad.
I still say fuck yes.
Oh no, like absolutely fuck yes. But because the deal with the Astral Claws is that they had a thing called
Corpse Takers,
corpse taker apothecaries, which were apothecaries that steal gene seed from dead space marines, regardless of what side they're on. Because pirates. Well, they were doing that during the Badab War because
they needed to keep up their numbers.
Because they were trying to build a legion, which ironically I think the estimate is they got to like maybe around 3,000 marines, and like the Black Templars are estimated to be somewhere between 6 and 7. So like
how this guy looks, I always wanted Chaos Apothecaries, and even though he might not be a independent character that you can take, I am still all for this motherfucker.
Yeah. While I don't want to specifically discuss the fact that there might be other images that are online, that you can see other things that might be being revealed, be aware those are out there.
Yeah, there are other leaks. We currently are waiting on official stuff for this. What looks like a Chaos Sorcerer over here. Another kind of hound demon, probably a regular psyker / priest for a human. I want to say that's the Tiger Claws captain over there.
It could be Carmi and Sumatra, yeah.
And then I have no idea who the fuck this guy over here could be with the shotgun.
The one at the far, apparently the speculation about the one at the far left of the image with the shotgun type shape is that it is a Tellurian dog soldier mercenary.
Ooh. Well, if that's
that he just has like a weird pirate crew.
Which I'm down for weird pirate chaos crews. I'm down to fuck with that. But yeah, like we got listen, chat, I love the Red Corsairs. They're one of my favorite chaos factions, and I was very sad when they wouldn't update Huron for along with Titus. We'll talk about Titus.
The other thing that people should be aware of, if you like pirates, good news, because Huron looks like he's going to be getting into a pirate fight.
Yeah! Pirate fight. We were right about the pirate fight, probably for the end of 10th edition.
Or at least this part of it. Because one of the other rumors is that it's not... Right. What they seem to be doing is a similar sort of thing to like Psychic Awakening, where each of the books isn't necessarily connected to each other. It's just that they are like, here is like a bunch of other things that is going on in 40k right now. So like 500 Worlds is one, the thing Huron's involved with is one, but they're not necessarily connected to each other.
Could someone look at what H. Grimm said on YouTube there? Because I think they were trying to tell me about a YouTuber there. And the message got cut off when Wraith said, I just love the Mech Spider Arms. By the way, Mech Spider Arms, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Going for a Luther Harkin model printed for my Flying Dutchman themed night. That's sick. That's sick as fuck.
Nice.
Oh my god, please do that. Please! I'm begging, please do that. Begging, pleading, on my knees. Their thing got cut off. And I couldn't see who they were trying to tell me about.
Necessarily because I don't want to get boss in trouble by talking about things that might have leaked specifically, but yes, things have leaked. Chinese printers be like that.
Oh, no, I won't get in trouble for that. If I'm the one who leaked it, I'm in trouble. But if you're talking about the leaks, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a new Prince Uriel as well.
Yeah, I saw that! Prince Uriel, let's go! More Corsairs! More Corsairs!
So it's Red Corsairs versus Eldar Corsairs versus Eldritch Raiders.
Yeah!
The fight for the Maelstrom.
I am
So
chat. I love pirates. I am a big pirate fan. Leaks about what the next Warhammer event might be.
And it's branded as Maelstrom. So what people are sort of thinking is happening is that we're getting like different campaign areas, almost like many, like, so it's 500 Worlds is one, Maelstrom. They're just basically adding new things they can do.
Yeah.
And what you call it? Oh god. Prior Nexus, obviously.
Yeah.
Because those haven't finished yet.
So, chat, on the map here, the Maelstrom Zone is like... Well, I should zoom that the fuck in. Maelstrom Zone's like right here. It's not the center of the galaxy. I used to think it was, but then I used my eyeballs. So, the Badab War took place over, like, this entreated from Badab back to the Maelstrom.
Into the
Maelstrom. And, yeah, it's kind of just like the penis of the Great Rift.
He was the deal before of, like, if you want, like, when he was introduced in 2nd edition, his whole deal was that he was how you did a renegade Space Marine faction rather than necessarily a chaos cult one. But then they've made him chaosy over the years, so, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
question: you want me to post current progress pics of the detachment, or on your Blue Sky? Are you not in the Discord, there, buddy? If you're in the Discord, you can post it in art. But if you want to @ me on your Blue Sky, I will more than happily look at it after stream. Because like I do have a plan today, so I have to stay on task. But we also got new Battle Force boxes for Emperor's Children, World Eaters, Thousand Suns, and Death Guard. For those wanting to start an Emperor's
Children one looks so good.
Yeah, the Emperor's Children one. This is how you start an Emperor's Children army. 2 squads of well, actually, this is just the starter box, but instead of a Lord Exultant, it's a fucking Demon Prince.
Because you got Lord Exultant in the Combat Patrol.
Yeah. The World Eater one, this might as well just be a Demons of Khorne one at this point.
I like it. It's like you can have more demons in this one, but I don't like it being only one.
Yeah.
Like only one detachment.
They did fix the Thousand
Magic now.
Thousand Suns get shafted again. This box is terrible. It's
really?
It's 10 Terminators, 3 Exalted Sorcerers, Mutilith Vortex Beast, and a Infernal Master. This is not a good way to start a Thousand Suns army. And
I don't think these are meant to necessarily be starting points. I think these are supposed to be expansions.
If it's an expansion, I still argue it's not that great.
You don't have that big a range.
Yeah, you don't have that big of a range. Like, over here, you got, like, Demon... You got, like, your Horde, you got some of your tougher beasts, and then you got, like, your Khorne Berserkers for your shock troops. With the Emperor's Children, this is perfect. You got your range support, you got your melee fighters, and you got your Demon Prince that you can kit out how you want. But then we also have the Death Guard, and wow! Hey, look! It's the winning tournament list, guys! I fucking hate this. But it's a good box!
Yet the winning Custodes War shouldn't get made into a fucking battle
Oh, cry about it.
You're probably about to get a massive plastics update, so just
Be
deal with it.
patient.
I know.
You got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, chat, when I fought this list back in the Edmonton Open, this was fucking painful. These drones are just impossible to kill, and those Terminators suck to fight. These boxes, so S tier for the Emperor's Children. I put a B tier for the Khorne Daemonkin, C tier for the Sekhmet Coven, and B tier for the Death Guard, because these units got nerfed hard. Anyway. Any other reveals? Ah, yes! Let's talk about Demetrian Titus.
And the Wardens of Ultramar. Which really sounds like a 90s television show.
So, chat.
Titus in the war.
Insert Star
Titus
Wars.
And the Wardens of Ultramar.
Insert Star Wars: The Clone Wars opening.
Mm-hmm.
The 500 worlds are under attack. Under the command of Captain Demetrian Titus, the Ultramarines chapter moves to retake.
It's in the year M41, one Space Marine imprisoned for a crime he did not commit escapes and returns to his chapter, only to become captain and leader of a crusade to reclaim the 500 worlds. If you can find his forces, you can hire the Wardens of Ultramar.
So we now finally have their stats and their rules. So what I do like is that they made reference to the chainsword and the bolt gun that you got for pre-ordering Space Marine 1 back in the day. It is just his bolter and his chainsword from back in the day upgraded. The chainsword has 8 fucking attacks. Holy shit, guys, calm down. At strength 5, AP -1, damage 2. With
They really want you getting close.
Anti-infantry 2+. This motherfucking sword is wounding people on 2s. Holy shit.
I mean, it gets better. His first ability also affects it.
Oh yeah. We'll get there. Core rules are feel no pain 5+. Cool. He didn't need it.
No.
Press the attack. When weapons equipped by this model and this model's unit have sustained hits 1. Hey chat. Anti-infantry 2+ procs sustained hits 1. So you're getting 16 attacks solid from Titus alone.
That's different wound. It's anti-infantry is to wound.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, that only procs on lethals. Oh,
Yes.
no, not lethals.
No.
Devastating.
Dev wounds.
Yeah, dev wounds.
Yeah, which he doesn't have.
Still, with Oath of Moment,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're getting +4 or 5 attacks. Easy. Honor of Ultramar. This is the contentious part of his fucking rules. If this model is destroyed by it from play, this model can fight after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks. If one or more enemy models are destroyed as a result of those attacks, this model regains D3 lost wounds and is not destroyed. Otherwise, it is removed from play. I want everybody to pay attention to the wording on that one. It is when he dies, when he is destroyed, and it's not once per game.
So here's the thing about it. It has to be in close combat, and it has to be when something else. It's basically if he gets charged back, because it specifically says he has not fought yet. So people are like, well, you could just shoot him. You're going to put him probably with the Wardens of Ultramar.
Or, as it says here, he can join Assault Intercessors, Blade Guards, Company Heroes, Hellblasters, and Furnace.
Victrix.
Victrix! He can join Victrix!
Guard. The Wardens can't. His command squad can't join the Victrix Guard, but he can.
So you're never taking the Wardens of Ultramar. You're taking Titus and Victrix Guard.
No, you are. You're taking both of them.
All right,
and you're taking both of them. You're sticking them in 6 Blade Guard. It'll be cheaper.
Wait, they can join Blade Guard?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? Ew! Fucking damn it, GW! Okay, so we have 2 stat lines here. Gadriel and Mataris get to share the same stat line, while the humans get to share their own stat line. Oh boy.
It's still quite good, by the way. It's 3 wound. It's 3 wounds.
3 wound humans. That's fun. Standard like Archaeotech pistols. We got a psychic attack. Not much to write home about. Force staff, close combat weapons, power weapon, power weapon. Nothing to write home about for their weapons. It's their abilities that you have to look out for. Second company banner. While this unit contains Ancient Gadriel, add 1 to the objective control characteristics of models in this unit. While this unit contains an Ancient Gadriel and Captain Titus, improve leadership of this unit by 1. Okay. Pretty basic shit. Pretty understandable. Strategium Command. After both players have deployed their armies, if this unit is on the battlefield or any transport is embarked on is on the battlefield, select up to 3 units and strategically redeploy them. Neat. Note, chat. Ahriman has to be on the fucking table for his ability to proc. Ahriman does the same thing. He just has to be on the table. He can't be in a transport.
He's going to be in a Land Raider.
This can be in a Land Raider. I'm not mad. I'm just concerned.
As I believe Bricky pointed out, one of the things that people are sort of underselling about both this and Titus, if you take Titus plus the Wardens, and you don't choose to stick them in Blade Guard, I think Blade Guard is probably the correct choice, but like if you don't choose to stick them in Blade Guard, and you stick them in, say, Assault Intercessors have Battle Line in OC2, which means they have OC3.
Oh no.
10 ablative Assault Intercessors, so that's 30 OC just from the Intercessors, plus another...
Before you start sacrificing the Assault Veterans.
I mean, you can, or you can...
Fucking annoying to deal with.
So for the people that are like, yeah, you can just shoot them and shoot, but you've got to chew through. Now, the thing is, Titus's melee profile, he's an infantry blender.
Yes.
He's not necessarily, if he's in close combat with something like a knight or a tank, or even like probably a dreadnought or something like that, he's probably not killing it on the crackback, so he's probably still dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so like this is I think Bricky made this point, and I kind of totally agree with it. This is an incredibly powerful ability that is probably not going to have a huge amount of effect on like the tournament scene.
Yeah.
Necessarily, because they'll play around it.
Yeah. So.
But this is going to be so annoying.
So
like casual play.
So I want people to understand like why Bricky and myself am not freaking out about this in a tournament sense. I say like calm the fuck down with the stats, because even like Marnius Calgar isn't this fucking cracked with attacks. He's just cracked ability-wise, but...
His armor piercing's higher and stuff. His armor piercing damage is higher, though.
Yeah.
In Calgar's case.
Yeah.
It's still a chainsword at the end of the day.
It still is a chainsword at the end of the day. You have to remember, when you're playing in tournaments, people are only taking infantry because they have to.
Yeah.
And they will happily block you with bodies so that way the more important units are scoring.
Yeah.
You have, when you're building a tournament list, you have the main brunt of your army, and then you have the guys that are doing their job. Yeah. In this case, Titus is, in a competitive list, I can see Titus, not Wardens of Ultramar, because Wardens of Ultramar will just take up too much point space. You take Titus, you put him in Victrix Guard, and you point him at an infantry unit that needs to fucking die.
Yeah.
Because you're not using Titus for his abilities, you're using that sustained hits 1 to make the Victrix Guard hit harder.
Yep.
Essentially, Titus just becomes Cato Sicarius on steroids.
Yeah.
Or you do take him with the like the intercessors and the wardens, and they sit on an objective, and it's come at me.
Yeah. You either play castle with him, or you play I'm going hunting.
Yeah.
And then if you're building I'm going hunting, you are basically paying for 1 Victrix Guard unit and a Titus, and then you're just sending them off to go fucking die somewhere. They are very cheap and inexpensive. They are not the heart of your army.
I don't think it's going to, because I'm going to bet Captain Titus is going to be somewhere around 80 to 90 points, and I think the Wardens will be another 80 or 90.
I think
so
the
I
Wardens,
think it's about 106.
I think with the Warden stat line, they're going to be 120.
I can't see it. I think they'll bump it down for the human toughness.
Maybe they'll bump it down, but I'm going off of like the amount of invulnerable saves and just.
It's 1 invulnerable save and it's 1 invulnerable save and one 5 up. It's 1 4 up and 1 5 up.
Yeah, but it's also the Bannerman in there might be stacking on some top points, but otherwise, my overall opinion of this is that when I read this, I go, "Wow, really? You're making him this annoying?" For like, you gave him anti-infantry +2 when he didn't need it.
Well, he had that already.
Well, yeah.
Lieutenant Titus had that.
The point is, like, he doesn't need it.
Yeah. The point, Bricky Bane, and I agree with it, is like, yeah, if you're playing Knights, or if you're playing like Dark Angels and you've got like Deathwing Knights, or if you're playing like Custodes, probably, or like
you laugh Titus off.
Like, he's not probably or like if you can tie him up with like they can kill him. What did Drukhari do against him? In close combat.
So I don't have the Drukhari Codex but I do know their playstyle. They wouldn't throw witches at him. Period.
No, because he'll just kill what he. Oh, this is the thing. What does any toughness 3 5 up armor save army do again?
Honestly, if I was a Dark Eldar player, I'd throw Talos Pain Engines at him, or I would just try to snipe him with Reavers.
We take Reavers, but like I'm not confident throwing like Khorne Berserkers into him. To kill one of them.
I think the best idea is that he's like Angron. He's 1 model. You isolate him on the board and leave him be.
I agree with that. I agree, but I think this is a case of like, it's not going to affect I don't think it's going to affect tournament players. I think this is going to be a model people are going to, in casual settings, hate coming up against.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna fucking despise fighting it.
I'm
not. As the Ultramarine player of my town, I'm not gonna fucking hear the end of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how I would counter.
You play Custodes.
Yeah, Terminators with Pyrite Spears.
Yeah,
you're a Custodes player. Your counter is I throw Custodes at him.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm gonna have a squad deal with him, it's gonna be Terminators with Pyrite Spears.
Yeah,
but even TCOM then 8 attacks coming back at you in anti-infantry 2+. So
yeah,
like,
and I am
like
really
you
gonna be
can
relying on that reroll.
you can make a lot of 3-up armor saves, but you're gonna roll a couple of 1s in there, and it's 2 damage a pop each time.
What is that?
It's to represent him going through hordes of infantry in both the Space Marine games, which makes sense. It's like what he does in those games.
Yeah, he
minces gaunts and he minces orcs in the first one.
Yep.
Like
it's just a hee tee fun game reference.
Mm-hmm.
Which when it translates to gameplay, it makes him look cracked as fuck. All right. All right, chat. But so I'm gonna tell you a funny today. I'm gonna tell you a funny today, chat, because I don't want to be stuck on Titus forever, because we already fucking are stuck on Titus forever. Final thoughts. Titus, I was gonna get him anyway because Ultramarine fucking loser, and I'm a very easy man to please. Where Will is screaming "fuck yes" that Yreel is back, I am screaming "fuck yes" Wallace and Gromit are back.
Oh, no, I'm also happy about that.
I know you're happy about that.
I love Lothar. I think he's great.
Anyways, what starfighters are we ranking? So funny thing, I asked the mod chat if they could make a tier list of starfighters for me. I was not clear in my directions. So, TCOM, I am so fucking sorry. Chat, TCOM, this wonderful, wonderful autistic bastard, close friend, love him dearly, made a fucking Google Doc PowerPoint presentation on Star Citizen starfighters and was so fucking prepared to go on a massive binge and tirade about these ships. I said tier list. I wanted a tier list thing.
Yes, and I ranked it in a tier list.
I was gonna rank stuff.
The thing is, we're filtering them for you.
I was gonna rank starfighters and such. Again, I should have been more fucking clear. This is on me, and I feel awful.
Thankfully, you told me, because I was about to start on the Star Wars one.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been beautiful.
So I managed
Horrifying, but beautiful.
I managed to grab starfighters that I recognize and know as best I can. I know nothing about Star Citizen. I'm sorry. Battlestar Galactica, I know that they have a starfighter, but I never actually got good looks at them. And I don't feel like I am in a place to judge Battlestar Galactica. Even though my dad owns the entire fucking series. And I could just ask him if I... yes. And I could just ask him if I can have them, because he doesn't fucking care about it anymore. But, so... I thought of the sci-fi universes that I know starfighters and ships from, which was Warhammer 40k, Halo, Mass Effect, which is only one starfighter that I remembered off the top of my fucking head. Because remember, I had to rush this.
I can send you the canon picture of all of them later.
Thank you. We will have to redo this list again some other time with, like, more starships and such, but, like, I grabbed what was immediately available. And what I remembered off the top of my fucking head. And again, TCOM, I'm so fucking sorry. Please do not shoot me. Alright, but, anyway. Say hello to the list, gentlemen. So, here are the tiers. Buy now means that I would have a fleet of these fucking things. I think it's awesome. I'd have a squadron or two. I think it's neat. I would have, like, a squadron. It's so-so. Depends on the situation for why I would have it. Leave in the hangar. I wouldn't have this thing. But it's not like I hate it. It's just like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Not in my hangar. This is a ship that I would rather see burned. This is a ship that I would rather see taken out back to the realms of Mustafar and dropped into the lava flow because it was a mistake. It's a mistake.
There's not a TIE fighter on there.
Huh? Did I not put a TIE? No, I put a TIE there.
Okay, I just can't see it.
Yeah, there's a TIE fighter there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. We won't have a lot of not in my hangar from looking at these ships, but we will have a lot of leave in the hangar. I would never have a TIE fighter. Never. Well, first off is the Thunderhawk gunship. Chat. I have to start this list off somehow. Not in my fucking hangar. I do not like the Thunderhawk gunship.
Controversial?
You broke immediately?
Yes.
I think
I started sputtering.
I do not. Why the fuck are you there? You are immediately asking to get blown up.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for war. Hammer 40,000.
I look at this fucking thing and I'm just like, God damn it! This is the most useless fucking gunship I've ever seen in my life.
No, it is a gunship first, dropship second, and it does its gunship job very well.
I shouldn't have to worry about getting out of the ship and getting my head blown off by a heavy bolter. And or a missile.
If you do get shot, you deserved it and you didn't train enough.
Also, why are your missiles exposed? This is a sci-fi universe.
Are exposed. Hell, even in Star Citizen, they're exposed.
Yeah, but right beside the fucking engines?
Yeah, it's called a pylon system. And it's actually a lot better than internal bays. You can hold a ton more ordnance that way.
I just don't like this fucking thing.
You just don't know anything about how aircraft are designed.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with T-Com on the ordnance part.
Listen,
but I do agree with the question of keeping it near your open hangar door.
Listen, I don't care how these things work. Car is made of car to me. Plane is made of plane. I want to see how these things look, and I am judging them based on aesthetics, not based on functionality.
You're judging based entirely off aesthetics. I gave you a ton of pictures of ships from Star Citizen, you fuck.
I also like to see how they move and stuff, right? And I've never played Star Citizen.
Fucking show you.
That would take too long.
Actually, it wouldn't.
I think T-Com's officially in rage mode.
Oh, he officially is, and this is part of the reason why I want to do this, because I want to laugh. I need a laugh.
It's gonna be a fun one.
I need a laugh because genuinely, I know me and T-Com don't agree on all of our opinions, and genuinely...
Me and you are gonna have words about
somebody please
about the ETA-2, also known as the Jedi Starfighter. Thing's a piece of trash.
Oh, the V2 version?
I'm gonna need somebody to keep a running count of every time T-Com rages, so that way we can put together a mini compilation of it later.
All right, the Siphon Intercept Fighter. I look at this thing. I look at this like Legion Strike Fighter from 30K. Remove the top fin, and yeah, that's kind of what I think about it. It's not something that I would go out of my way to get, but like, if I had a squadron of them, I wouldn't hate it. I think they look cool.
My issue with it is, why do Space Marines need a strike fighter? They have the Imperial Navy for that.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where, like, it's redundancy, right?
It feels like it feels like a role. Okay.
All right. We can agree to disagree, but so I'm trying to remember.
Stormtalon gunship.
Yeah, Stormtalon intercept fighter. I'm gonna leave this one in the hangar. No, that's the Storm Raven. But
It's the Storm Raven. That's the one. That's
Remember,
the one in the end.
I'm having to look at whatever fucking your mouse is on, and we're on a delay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll stream it. One moment. I apologize.
Thank you.
Never trust a Militarum grunt to protect Astartes property.
Honestly,
I'm not trusting that.
correct
I'm not trusting my
decision.
charm.
Oh,
So-
definitely. I would imagine.
So yeah,
It
this
depends on the chapters. Some chapters do, some chapters don't.
I do not like how this fighter looks. It looks like the Siphon Interceptor if it was like you cut off the arms. And it looks awful. I'm sorry. It just looks bad.
I agree.
Just wait to see the Drake Buccaneer.
Then we have my... It's neat. I like this little fucking helicopter gunship. That, like, goes from, like, hover mode to, like, fly mode. I think it's neat. As, like, a little, like, protective fighter or, like, a support gunship kind of a thing. I like it.
That thing would get destroyed immediately if you did it in a fighter role. No, that's a gunship. Dedicated gunship only.
Yeah, I like it, though. I like it. The Storm Raven gunship.
Fucking hangar.
You would destroy the Storm Raven.
Yes. The Space Marines already have now 4 fucking gunships that all serve the exact same role. Get some diversity in so you can expand your fucking mission set.
I
Boss,
expect the
can I send
Astartes
you
to be
one?
flexible.
Can you send me what?
Have you
Boss, can I
seen
send you
their
one
armor?
more
I can't even backflip in it.
Can I send you one more?
Yeah,
Can I send you one more Imperial plane? I'll send you it on.
Yeah, go ahead.
DM.
Go ahead.
I got the image. It's because you have one, and there's a statement I can make about this one.
Oh, okay. Where are you posting it?
I sent it to you on Discord once it comes through. It takes 2 seconds.
All right,
My internet is being slow.
it's fine.
There you go.
The fuck is this?
That is a lightning strike.
Oh, lightning strike. Give me one moment. Because I need to save the image, and I don't want people looking at my very secure and personal internet files.
That's fair.
You guys can't look at my snake bitches. No looking.
When we get to the lightning, I will explain the difference between the lightning and the lightning strike.
All I heard was something about snakes.
Of course. Where did it go? I saved it. There it is. Ooh, blends in.
Oh, that thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that pisses me off is the names doesn't follow each other, like Thunderhawk, Storm Raven, then Cyclone. Where's the logic in that? Where is my bird in Cyclone? I want a Space Marine fighter called the Great Tit.
The great tit, the small tit, the spare air
Alright.
tire.
All right, and this is where
Stormy Goose.
this is where you can call me a fucking hypocrite because I love this one. I love this fucking Space Marine gunship. I'm forgetting its name. It's the one that came before the
Space
Thunderhawk.
It's the Storm Raven.
And the Thunderhawk by a wide fucking margin.
It was too big. Took too much to produce.
I have exactly the opposite opinion to you in that regard. I think it's the other way around.
Oh,
I
you like
don't
the you like
Stormbird.
you like the Thunderhawk over the Stormbird?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the Stormbird because I like just how big and fucking bulky it is. Oh, I can't cut that. Is it? Listen.
My issue with the Stormbird is it looks too cohesive, whereas the Thunderhawk looks like it is a bunch of different types of technology welded together. And that fits the Imperial aesthetic better for me than the more refined look.
Which I get, but then again, I look at the Stormbird and go, but it's got 4 engines like a pod racer.
The gun and also can carry Land Raider. Land Raiders and or Dreadnought on the back and a little harness thing.
On the 343 titles, I believe that at this point, where we are at, the Halo brand has been devalued.
It has.
Yeah, it has. Like, I'm not disagreeing with.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yep, the beatings will continue until.
So if you go to the one,
Tommy.
so if you go to the one to the left, to the right of it, you'll find the Lightning.
Yeah.
No, that's the Marauder. The one to say that. That's the Lightning, which is the Imperial standard fighter. The Lightning Strike is the original design of the Lightning that GW forgot they designed.
Oh.
So they redesigned the Lightning, and then had to retroactively decide what the Lightning Strike was.
And then gave it to the fucking Dark Angels.
No, it's
Oh, I forgot about the Dark Angel.
The Dark Angel. The Dark Angel has a variant that looks similar. That's a strictly Imperial Navy fighter, but it's a.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I now have a pop filter on, so
Nice.
might be a little bit quieter.
That's fine. So the Strike Fighter. Oh god, this thing looks like a fucking weird ass pancake to me. Design like this. I do like the more cohesive nature of the Imperial Guard fighters. I would leave this one in the hang.
Absolutely. Well, because they actually look like planes.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Avenger Strike Fighter.
Oh yeah, the Avenger Strike Fighter. I think it's awesome.
That's a buy it now. That's a buy it now.
That's a buy it now for you.
That's a buy it now.
I think it's awesome.
I own one.
I listen. I have a thing for like fighters where like their wings go down and like act like landing struts as well. I think that looks cool.
But there's a difference between going down and act like the landing struts because it's more of a carrier or a bomber, where the Avenger Strike Fighter, if you look at it, has more of like a World War II design to it, where they're still trying to figure out what to do with the wings and the jet engines. And it also makes my brain go burr because it reminds me of pod racing. Because the engines are just being in the middle of the wings.
I said the same thing with the fucking Stormbird with the 4 engines for it.
Nope, scratch. Get the fuck out of there.
But it's one of those things. If you look at it, like it has like the old rules, it had a bomb, it has lads cannons, it has the Gatling gun on the front. It looks like an aggressive jet fighter, and if you've never seen one in real life, it's hard to understand it, or like doing dive runs. So
next one, I forgot the name of this. I'm forgetting names of strike
Thunderbolt.
fighters. Thunderbolt.
No, that's not Thunderbolt. That's a Marauder bomber.
Oh, this one's the Marauder bomber. This one's the Thunderbolt over here.
I believe so. Yes.
All right, so this is the Marauder bomber. I think it's neat.
Even though
I see that.
Imperium got that classification wrong, that would be an attack craft, not a bomber.
I'd agree. I think it's neat.
It has a bomber aspect. They've basically done Dam Buster. There's a story which is basically Dam Busters with it. And I do see it, and I just hear the Dam Busters march.
I know, but
Like-
it's forward facing attack profile does make it an attack, not a bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the yeah. Okay.
I just think it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat.
It's neat. It's a bulky motherfucker. It can.
Fighter plane. It's nothing special. It's just a mass-produced jet. So for me, it's a so-so. I've never been a huge fan of it.
I think it's neat. It reminds me of like the Sky Captain kind of ship, you know?
It does, it does kind of remind me of that too, but it just doesn't have that like aggressiveness as a fighter jet.
Blast from the past, Sky Captain.
I know,
Hey,
that's
chat.
such a good movie.
And it's
Make
in
me
the
feel-
world of tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for making me feel old again, you bastards.
I'm sorry. I like that movie.
So do
Okay. I'll make it even.
All right.
Prick.
Then
Walk
we
away
have
for a second. What did I miss?
the
Everybody
Valkyrie
make you
/ Vendetta gunship.
Generic
see-
ship used by everyone. No.
Yeah. You know, I hear what you're saying. On the other hand, it reminds me of an Arc 260, and that's cool.
Listen,
There's so many better
it flies down. It flies down. Stormtroopers jump out of it. It's like, and then it flies off.
I'm sorry, but it just looks like a worse version of the Pelican from Halo.
That's actually why I like it a lot. It looks like a crappier Pelican.
It also predates that.
Yeah.
But it also predates that.
It does.
Yeah, but still, looks like a crappy Pelican.
I
I'm
just
sorry,
like it.
The dark, what is it? What does the Death Watch have? The Dark Star?
They have the Corvus Black Star.
Corvus
Yeah,
Black
Fuck!
Star.
I forgot the Black Star.
How did you fucking forget that?
Give me a moment.
Get Corvus Black Star in here now.
You bring that poor motherfucker in here now.
Buy it now, man. That's a buy it now.
I said it's my favorite gunship in all of 40K, and I don't even fucking have it. I am ashamed of myself, chat.
You should be. It's apparently not even your favorite because you couldn't even remember.
I couldn't even fucking remember. I deserve death.
You have a wife.
I
It's like you forgetting you have your wife.
I take it we're not counting the Cestus Assault.
The Cestus. No, fuck that ship. If I'm bringing that ship in, it's going in the fucking trash. Whoever designed that thing, I'm just like, you had a real thing for World War II, didn't you? And you needed it in space. Well, it goes in the trash. All right, chat. It's smooth. It is everything I want in a dropship. And it's got Inquisitor nipples. And I love it for that.
It properly fits Space Marines.
It properly fits Space Marines. It is a cool fucking gunship.
So does the Thunderhawk. The Thunderhawk properly fits Space Marines.
Thunderhawk is dime a dozen slight.
Yeah. Not everybody has the Corvus Black Star. Only the best of the best have a Corvus Black Star.
And they were
how many of those Death Watch? If they were the best of the best, how come they don't come back from any missions?
Well,
that's a blow.
Listen,
You know
I
what?
never said I wasn't going to be a
Chinese
fucking
came back.
hypocrite.
Look,
Chinese came back.
look. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of the Death Watch. I prefer the Alive Watch because they can actually watch for longer.
Weren't they going to replace the
He's going
Thunderhawk
off
with a
today.
different?
It's a good day.
Weren't they going to replace the Thunderhawk with the Fire Raptor gunship?
I know, right?
Probably,
Yes,
but then
and then they came to their senses and realized
realized
that was a horrible idea and continued with the Thunderhawk because it's perfection.
You don't decide something's perfection if you lose the STC because your son had a bitch fit.
Yeah, exactly. Now we go into Necron ships. I see.
Anyway.
Yeah, we have the two croissants here.
And I'm going to be personally honest, as a Necron player, I like them, but I'm also not a fan of them. I ran them because they used to have the strategy where if you had 3 of them within range of the same unit, you could just do uber motor wounds to it. But again, they're squishy. They look like a pincer. They look like a crescent moon. They kind of have the vibe, but at the same time, it's almost like they didn't know what to do for airship and Necron.
I'm gonna say this.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do. They were doing the fighters from Stargate.
So I want to say
Is
this.
that what we're copying? Oh.
I want to say this. The Forge World one, I'm forgetting its name.
Yeah, it's something bomber.
I like how this one looks. I like the enclosed look. It has a very scarab look for Necrons, which I really like.
I will give it yes. The bomber looks so much more sleeker.
And then out of pure what's it called? Trauma from fighting one of these things, I'm leaving it in the hangar. Because fuck this thing. Chat freakers behind you.
Or it has the death ray, which just flies up and fucking kills your fucking shit.
Yeah, I also don't like that the pilot's exposed. I don't like that.
No.
It's why this... Close that fucking cockpit and this goes so far up.
Yeah. Like, there is a 3D print file or an upgrade you can buy from third-party people that does create a more enclosed cab, or at least puts a plastic cover on it. But I do prefer the bomber's look.
All right, and then we have the Barracuda.
It's Tau, nothing matters.
I'm gonna be fair to the Tau.
The only thing that matters is the Manta, because again, big ship with guns.
But it's not a fighter.
The Manta's not.
Barracuda, it's so to me. It's just like it's flat. It's got nothing really going for it. It's not a bad ship design.
If you ever, and he has a Luke Skywalker R2D2 relationship with the drone that plugs into his Barracuda.
That is neat. It's just the shape of it is not appealing.
Also, towards the end of the book, he gets assigned to basically nuke a city in it.
My problem is it is the shape of it's not appealing to the eye.
Yeah,
me.
They're aliens. Why would they give a shit about human design philosophy?
Even on alien ship, like it as an alien ship, it still doesn't like have that draw to me. Like I love the look of the Covenant ships, the Banshees, the Phantoms. Those look fantastic. They have curves to them. It's not about being a human or alien ship. It's just the design of it. Period is not appealing.
Anyway, then we have the Sunshark bomber and why am I forgetting? I remember Sunshark bomber, but I don't remember the strike fighter's name.
I don't either.
My brain is fucked.
It's dead.
Give me one moment. I can look up the Tau fighter name.
I technically also sent you one
Razor
more
Shark.
Imperial aircraft.
So this is a Razor Shark.
Okay,
I'm leaving the Razor Shark in the hangar, and I'm leaving the Sunshark bomber in the hangar. I do not like these ships, Sam. I am. They're not terrible, but I think it's neat is the Tiger Shark. Listen,
especially the X10.
Yeah, like there is some fucking respect staring me dead in the eye and saying, I'm slapping Titan killers on this thing and you can't stop me.
I don't care what
and
your
the
name
Titans
is,
couldn't either.
I'm doing the thing I want to do.
Exactly. So
when the first time you deploy it, you manage to turn around an entire Titan maniple because they get one pass of it and go, nope.
Nuh-uh, I'm out.
No, we only agreed to be part of this war when we assumed there wasn't going to be anything that would threaten us.
But if it can take down a Titan, it can take down an Imperial frigate.
That's true.
Yep.
But also, I would like to call out Wraith Singer because you're right. It is a Barracuda.
But yeah, the Tiger Shark is like used like in like space battles to take to attack like small like sword class Imperial ships.
Now people are gonna be like, so does that take away from its strength?
It's a deployment ship. It's a fight half an army on and survive coming into orbit and then ditching the hell out past Imperial forces.
Tiger Shark is a transport.
No.
Yeah.
Tiger Shark's just a fighter.
Is it?
You're thinking of the Manta again.
Yeah. Oh,
you're thinking of the Manta again.
Oh, this is the other one. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, okay. Even then, like having like a large crew complement doesn't mean it's not a fighter. Or
well, yeah, we have the
longsword
sword here. We have the longsword who has like a crew of like 6 or 5.
Thunderhawks are goddamn fighters.
It depends on the generation of the longsword. The Covenant War longswords had a crew of 3. The long range transport.
Tiger Shark counts as a fucking X-wing to me. So.
Ship.
Guns on it. It can take out bigger threats as it comes in to for the Manta to drop its units and get the hell out. And it can also take on Imperial frigates.
Yeah. All right, then we have the Crimson Hunter for the Eldar. I think it's neat. I'm gonna put it under the Marauder bomber, but I think it's neat.
Eldar. There's nothing wrong with it. It's got some nice, cool, sharp edges. But yeah, I agree. It's neat.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say, not just a fighter. It's an aspect warrior.
Oh yeah.
No, okay. Yes, I know because
it is the No, it is no. It's no. That's the other one. This of being a fighter pilot.
You're turning into R2-D2 there, buddy.
Sorry.
You sound like
Appropriate for
Cortana
the,
when she was dying in Halo 4.
With less tits.
Yeah, my ping is
Oh
hang on.
shit.
Yeah, it's not pinging very far. But yeah, like the next one, which is I believe the Dark Eldar ship.
Yeah, the Void Raven bomber.
I like that one so much more. Like, you know, it's almost got the exact same shape, the little bit longer of the neck, the extra fins on it. It changes the shape just enough that it's more appealing.
I like that it looks like a bat.
Exactly.
It looks scary.
It looks like a bad shadow in the night.
Listen, like, people are like, why do you have, like, such... You have, like, 2 gunships and a fucking bomber, and you're by now. But, like, you've left so many intercept fighters fucking on the chopping room floor.
Fighters. We just need bombers to drop shit and get the fuck out.
My fleet will look ridiculous, but,
No, your fleet will be dead.
No, here's the thing. I think once we get to, like, the Star Wars ships, there's gonna be a lot more fighters.
I'm gonna piss some people off with my opinions on some of the Star Wars ships.
I think you and I might share some opinions on some Star Wars ships there, my guy. But, then we have the Hemlock. Fuck you.
Yeah,
fuck you specifically.
You.
Fuck
the
you
fact that you can
specifically.
cast smite. Fuck off. Go into the fucking graveyard where you belong.
Not just casting smite. Fuck you. Strength 2d3, 2d6, strength 12, AP -3, damage D. Knock off wannabe piece of shit. I hate you. Why do you have flamethrowers on a fighter?
I can't really complain. I just killed Bane Blades in one round of shooting per gun with a Warlord Titan. So
Nightingale,
really,
fuck you too. Fuck this stupid ass fighter. Why do you have wings that like go?
Why do they go backwards?
Because it has variable sweep wings. Actually, it's 2 different profiles originally.
I don't like how
it had 2 different profiles originally, depending on.
Now you chop the bird's wings off and flip them around.
We got any wing commander in here? Nope. I don't know what wing commander is because I'm an uneducated fuck and I deserve to be hung from the gallows.
You know, that is perfectly fine that you liked how they look. We just personally have experiences with them that make them very unlikable to us.
I just hate this thing in Dawn of War.
I have experiences with them when they first came out.
I fucking hate this thing in Dawn of War.
Fuck you.
I fucking hate this thing in Dawn of War. They should have made the Crimson Hunter the sin. This is a Forge World model that's ugly as sin.
Yeah. Now it's a Halo fighter.
Basically, when Dawn of War was done, all of the actual Eldar aircraft were basically just a Falcon grav tank with a plane strapped to the back of them. Essentially.
You know what we forgot to put on here was the DACA jets.
No, because they're not space fighters. They're not starfighters. They're air.
Sure they can be. If an orc thinks they can be, they absolutely can be.
Well, I'm not an orc, and I see those cockpits are open, and I feel bad for those poor bastards when they go into high orbit.
That's not our problem. That's their problem.
It is my problem because I play orcs.
Oh, well, I guess fuck you then.
So this is
you just need to wrap up. You just need to wrap up well and take a gas mask.
Yeah, just put on a fishbowl. You're fine.
So this is the longsword fighter from Halo 4. I have expressed my distaste for Halo 4's.
I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not a fan of it.
Weird nose.
It
feels like the wings are too high.
Listen, it goes in the trash.
It goes in the trash.
It goes in the trash. I would have preferred something much different. The Pelican from Halo.
It's been a good drop ship. It's been reliable. Like it's saved so many people and soldiers and Marines through the Fall of Reach, through the getting on the Halo rings and dealing with the Flood. It is the most reliable fighter ship that the UNSC has.
I put it in. I think it's neat. The top of I think it's neat.
Okay. This isn't the top.
I agree with Boss on this one.
It is.
Even though I know it's bulky, it's not like the super fast fighter. it still has the weapons on it to have like come in and cleared out landing zones.
I just like the design of it. I think it looks cool. But it is very much like if I was thinking generic gunship / fighter. It is
saber and anything other than not in my hangar. Get the fuck out. Number 2.
I don't recognize a saber, so I have no words on it. It looks kind of Star Citizen to me.
Number
You got
2.
a third rage from TCOM there.
He's always
number 2 is the crap to clear the drop zone. Come in using the chain gun to keep people clear.
I don't know. I've only played the games. I haven't read the books. I've seen.
Which one?
Is the dropship from Aliens, which can clear drop zones, and very clearly shows how it clears drop zones.
I only watched Alien 2 once, and it was years ago, and I don't remember that fucking ship for the life of me.
Basically, it drops in, and then like as it literally gets in, like missile pods like unfold from it,
That's
to
cool.
like unfold from the fuselage.
But as TCOM was saying, he will castrate me if I don't put this in by now. But here's the thing: he doesn't have to threaten me because I fucking agree.
Fucking no, no! It belongs not in my hangar. Get it the fuck out of my hangar.
Third TCOM rage confirmed.
It sucks at its job. It can't do shit.
I like it. I think it looks cool. I like doing barrel rolls in it. In Halo Reach, it was a fun drop.
UNSC, you are morons. You are designing a fighter craft specifically for Spartans and not taking advantage of any of the physical enhancements that the Spartans have.
Of course not. They're requiring Halsey to have given them the specs.
That's the one. Yeah. Everybody else may suck at piloting it, but we did a pretty good job.
And it was denied by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor.
Exactly.
And certainly which our newest Spartan will never be able to pilot.
They denied it because they were so fucking embarrassed by it.
No, breathe, TCOM, breathe, stroke it, breathe.
No, my sense is that is this the Halo Talk version of just get good with it?
Yeah.
I have no frame of reference.
He sighs and goes, "Wait, why aren't you like taking advantage of the Spartan generators and autocannon and missiles? And I can barrel roll in it. I'm down."
The mole can do a barrel roll when the rabbit tells him to do it. He's going to do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I forgot about the R-Wing.
Okay, can I have a slight defense about this? So I personally think it's awesome, or at least on the high side of it, think it's neat because I remember playing Halo Custom Edition mods on PC, and somebody had recreated this thing. It's slower than shit, but it's so massive, and it reminds me of what is it? Yeah.
No, the B2 is what you're thinking of. The B-52 is that massive motherfucker that looks like a normal bomber.
Now,
this one is the B2, and I love the shape of it. If it was black, it'd be even better.
Again, Halo Reach and Halo 3 are doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the broadsword.
Oh, it always has.
Including the reanimated Halo 2 cutscenes. Because every time I've seen this ship do work, it has done fucking work.
It exactly has done work.
And again,
I have strong opinions about
it being the escape vehicle at the end of Halo 1, it doesn't have a strong opinion about the broadsword. It's fine. Listen. He chewed me out. He chewed me out about the longsword, and he chewed me out about the Thunderhawk. Now, okay. Well, anyway,
they're during the Covenant War, they were using longswords as double duty, both as fighters and bombers.
Okay. Ugh. Listen, chat. This is over-designed garbage.
Yeah.
I may hate the fucking Eldar Strike Fighter here, but I fucking despise this thing. Sure, it's the super unit for the It's the super unit for the UNSC and Halo Wars 2. I never fucking use it. I never fucking touch it. You have like 8 Spartan laser nipples hanging off of it. I don't know why you decided to do that. It looks awful.
Yeah. Fuck you, they could, that's why.
It looks terrible. and I think it does not work. Like, I look at this thing, at least when I look at the other fighters on this ship, I think, yeah, that could fly. I look at the Condor gunship and go, no. No, it cannot.
Yeah.
Also, how are you powering all that shit?
Exactly, how are you powering that?
Through the
So look at
speaking
this
of the
man
next
complaining
one-
about realism in a sci-fi universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where speculative fiction is about.
It's not really a fighter in my mind because it's a drop ship.
Yeah, it's drop.
But it's been such a reliable drop ship, even though you can easily blow the son of a bitch up. But it's always been something that I like the shape of it. I like the curves to it. You know, if and with the shielding is active, it is a good drop ship. Is it a fighter? Absolutely not.
One of the problems with like doing all of this across like all the different universes, biggest issue would be a fighter.
It
would
would
Be a dropship fighter.
It would be. Because it does have auto cannons on it. It does have side-mounted cannons for when they're dropping off your load, and
It has attack capabilities.
and it can quickly get in and get out.
I'm gonna say this about the Phantom. I have never seen a more versatile gunship in my life.
I agree.
Oh,
Honestly,
I love it.
out of everything the Covenant had, that is probably their most well-designed thing.
It is.
Honestly, my only improvement.
On that open troop bay.
Well,
too,
that's the thing.
right?
It has variants. It has a variant where
Yeah.
it doesn't have an open troop bay.
Yeah. And that's what I love about it. Is it's a sign of intelligent design.
It is a
Yeah.
sign of intelligent design, and it goes above the Void Raven bomber.
It does.
Ooh, it does. Yeah.
And also, it's just iconic too. Like you see that, you know exactly what it is.
You know who's dropping in.
Now, the Banshee Strike Fighter, it's just a Banshee with nipples.
It
Yeah,
is,
just-
but it's a banshee, and
Still a Banshee, though.
But it's still a banshee. And what's the most annoying thing if you get a player that you're playing game with and is really good at a banshee, and you can't get the son of a bitch out of the banshee?
You throw a grenade
Yeah.
at it.
You do, but it's a very the banshee itself, like the banshee frame, is versatile. It is durable to an extent. It can't take like massive rounds for too long, but it is quick. It can barrel roll. It can dodge. It's maneuverable. You throw those bigger cannons on it, and now it becomes a spacecraft that can protect your main flagship. It's not amazing, but it isn't garbage.
It like I said, it's so. I would have like maybe a squadron of them in my fleet.
Again,
See,
it's a good
I
defense
see.
Personal
gun.
army.
It fits a very specific niche.
Yeah.
It does.
It's a
When
void
you're
ship.
when you're in the process of landing troops on the ground and need a fighter escort going back and forth with them.
Or even if you're just coming in with your big carrier ship into orbit. They're good enclosed little fighters. They're very nimble. That the bigger UNSC ships have a harder time dealing with how nimble they are.
Actually, I'm gonna put it above the Barracuda because, like, it's still a Banshee at the end of the day. I just don't like that
Yep.
it has elongated nipple guns.
You heard it here. Boss doesn't like long nipples.
I really don't.
I don't either.
Then we have the
Seraph?
Seraph Strike Fighter. I think this thing is cool.
Yeah.
I remember reading about them in The Fall of Reach, and then again seeing them in Halo Reach for the first time. It was cool.
This is so the Seraph Fighter is where my brain goes. I think it looks cool. And then like it's got shields, which by the way, like chat, one thing that I love about like Strike Fighter design is when they actually think about protecting their fucking pilot.
Yes.
Well,
Instead of just being like, here's a super fast tube.
Like,
good luck.
Let's
Don't die.
let's be honest here. The Expanse has the most realistic ship design where they put the fucking everything in the center of the ship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Favorite. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy. Like I put the Thunderbolt at the top of. I think it's awesome because like it is awesome.
It
But
is.
like it's not a. It's like a. It's at the top of I think it's awesome. At best, it's at the bottom of buy now. At worst, I think it's awesome.
It's one of those in-betweener ones.
It's one of those in-betweener ones.
Yeah.
The
It's one that
Spirit
divides the
dropship.
bracket.
No, keep that out of my hanger.
Yeah, that's just a
That is
troop
a
carrier.
shit dropship design.
It is.
So-
like,
Listen, I'm going to say this. I think it looks better in a banished look. I like the banished Spirit dropships. But I look at the Spirit dropship and I think, oh, it looks intimidating at first. And then I remember all the times I just threw a plasma grenade on a grunt or shot the elite with a sniper rifle as he was getting off. And I remember how shit this thing is.
you know that
How many
convention
times-
would like to talk to you?
How many times were you on a Warthog's turret, see that come in, the doors open, and you just immediately mow everyone down?
It is a great way to get your squad instantly killed.
Yeah, like those
there is no
doors
internal
should open
shielding.
inwards.
Yeah, and there's no internal shielding to protect your infantry as they're getting out. You know, it is
What
a
is that
complete just travesty.
What is that ship design? It's a tuning fork.
It
And
is.
Like,
the
if-
only... If my only two positive experiences are, it looks cooler when the salvagers got their hands on it, and haha funny, it ran over a hunter. It's not a good ship design.
No.
Like, I like it more than I like the Hemlock, but keep it out of my hangar.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is DMing it.
Well,
He's DMing it.
this is the Vulture from Star Citizen. I wonder where it got its inspiration from.
Oh my fucking... One sec, chat. I gotta show you this. Look at this fucking thing.
It's a salvage ship.
It's a salvage ship.
Yeah.
It's an adult version.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I wonder what it was inspired by.
Oh, we never put. Oh, okay.
Well, what did we not put?
Yeah.
We never put Starbug in the fighter because technically it could be regarded as a fighter
The Starbug?
from Red Dwarf.
I have no idea. I could say better coloring. So funniest thing is, the ship that TCOM showed me,
man.
I actually like those colors. I think
Oh.
orange looks good in deep space.
Yeah.
That is the colors of Drake Interplanetary, the manufacturer.
I like
Oh
the colors.
man, Wraith Singer's got it right. It looks like a double tampon.
Now we have the Mass Effect Starfighter for at least humanity. I'm gonna say this: if you can remind me of like pod racers or you're pretty neat. You get middle of the
They're
road.
They're designed for speed. They're designed for attacking.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of armor
They're meant
plating on there.
for a solo man to run some interference and be an absolute asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, do we need to form a defensive perimeter about the next section?
The Star Wars Strike Fighters.
Yes, form a defensive perimeter around boss, because this is probably gonna get heated.
Oh, it's gonna get heated.
The
I
war's
know
about
that
to
much.
begin.
I feel like me and TCOM, we will agree on the stupidest shit, but then when it comes to like, don't you fucking touch my baby, it will be guns out.
Swinging
All right.
that the B-wing belongs in So-So.
Yeah, I would agree with
Really?
that. Like it's a good bomber, but it's not a great fighter.
It's not
Oh
even
no
a
no
bomber,
no!
it's- It's an anti-capital
no.
class assault starfighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I would have agreed with you up until its depiction in both Rebels and in Skeleton Crew, where they show it in live action doing the.
I
Right.
have not
the-
seen
the-
Skeleton. Okay, I have not
Right.
seen
Oh,
Skeleton
you-
Crew.
Okay, you
I
need to
saw
watch
them in
Skeleton Crew.
action.
Skeleton Crew is great.
I watched them in action because I haven't been able to watch Skeleton Crew yet. I haven't had the time, but I did see the scene where
Mhm.
they're in action,
Mhm.
and
And they also
oh,
and they do that, and then they also do the flipping around the pilot. They utilize the B-wing feature a lot in that, and it's like, oh, it looks so good.
And
It's such a good
I
feeling.
feel like, because I feel like once I explain why I think it's so, some of you will kind of understand why, from a design aspect. So, when you are going into like switching over from your main cannons for anti-fighter work and going to like that big anti-capital laser it has.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is now while you're doing that and setting up that run, you are completely vulnerable.
Yeah. It is the B-Wing. I keep in mind like the epicness of what I've seen with the B-Wing. And then I remember like the fun facts about it, like the reason why we don't see it very often in episode 6 is because it just didn't shoot well with the blue screen.
Yeah.
And then people are like, "Oh, well, why do they fucking call it the B-Wing? It looks like a goddamn T." It's because the A-Wing and the B-Wing were called. I keep Rebels in that one scene in mind in Skeleton Crew. And the B-Wing, I think it goes at the bottom of its neat.
Also, let's remember the rebellions and the New Republic's naming convention for basically everything is as basic as it gets.
It's like Frieza naming
What is
planets.
it shaped like?
Yeah.
It's like Frieza naming planets. Sir, now that Canas is under our control, what do we call it? 419! Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like, I do like that it's a alien design ship. It is Mon Cala designed. I
think the design is really neat.
The design's really neat. But that's...
Especially how, like, the entire ship rotates around the cockpit.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
what it does is it does one of the very few things that Star Wars occasionally forgets, which is space doesn't have gravity.
Yeah.
So
You can do shit.
so you can do weird stuff with like designs. Everything doesn't need to look like a plane.
No. You can really get away with doing the weird designs because it's space. You don't have to follow the logics of gravity and physics.
Yeah, like perfect example is some of the alien ships. Star Citizen, like they are truly fucking alien. Like they're weird. One's a literal crab.
Praise be to the crab.
I'm gonna be interested to see what Boss does for the next one. I have opinions on.
Fook,
the
we are
Z95.
ranking starfighters.
I'm not familiar with the Z95. That is a newer ship to me.
It's the predecessor to the X-wing, basically.
Okay.
It's the budget X-wing.
Yeah,
it is the budget X-wing.
If it's the processor to the X-wing, then it's a piece of shit. Because anything coming up to a ship
No.
that was not well versified.
Oh,
and
no.
detailed.
Oh, fuck off! No, this thing is the one.
Oh,
this
wow.
thing is the F. This thing is the F truck, the Ford F-150 truck.
I don't know if you compare it to that.
Wow,
That
that's a
F-150.
really poor decision for a
example.
comparison there.
I'm
Especially
gonna
trying to
explain. I'm gonna explain myself.
Deep in a skunk
I'm gonna explain myself. I'm gonna explain
Nice.
myself. It does look like a arc fighter without its additional wings, and it does look like an X-wing without its X manifolds.
Yeah.
It looks like a prototype. I'm keeping that in
It's a
mind
prototype.
when I'm looking at this thing. And to me, it's at the bottom of so-so. Leave it in the top of leave it in the
It looks like a Formula One car.
Continuing with the X-wing design, but then the Clone Wars broke out, and the Republic's like, "Hey, we need fucking fighters. What do you got for us?"
The Z-wing.
Z-wing, here, take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
And
Yep.
now I'm curious. What's your opinion here, Will?
I love them because I have very, very fond memories of them from the original Thrawn trilogy, which is what introduced me to them.
Oh, that's a good place for them.
And the pirate, they were the pirate ship that like Rogue Squadron would go up against if they were going up against pirates. They'd go up against Z95. Amazing in Star Wars fiction. So
Because of
I've
course
always
they
liked the Z. I've always liked the Z93 Headhunter because it's like that kind of, and also in the lore, they're basically meant to be these like things that just they break and you can just fix them with anything. They're
the Shermans.
ridiculously
They're the
rugged.
Shermans of starfighters.
Now I understand why you call them the F-150, the Ford F-150. You're talking like old school Ford 150 where you can fix that on the side.
Yeah.
Of the
Actually, no. A better example for cars would be a 2003 Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
No, because that'd be
immortal.
That'd be a rust bucket. That's a rust bucket. That's nothing.
No, but
or like
No, but
it's
those
a
are like
rust.
a-
like-
It's a rust bucket, but it will keep fucking going no matter how badly.
No,
you
if
treat
you
it.
want to compare it to something, you compare it to an
but-
old original John Deere.
I-
No matter how much shit you
but-
put it through, it will keep running.
Anyways,
But
moving on.
But it is that thing. Is that thing like if you are like a militia on like a backwater, you can get.
Yeah, so it's just a good versatile, open into the free market. Pretty much, you have easy access to them.
They showed up. They showed up a lot in the Star Wars role playing games as well because
Yes.
I played.
They were very
just
heavily
usually...
in modern time. They were used more in Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
They were that good interim period between the this stupid fucking thing over here and the Arc Fighter.
Torrent.
Yeah, the Torrent. And the Arc Fighter, which I forgot to bring on here as well. But if I had an Arc Fighter, I would put it in. I think it's awesome. But I fucked up and I forgot.
Actually, no. The Arc Fighter was its own separate class. It was the V-Wing that not the V-Wing. The one right next to the Lambda. I can't remember what it's called right now. To the right of the Lambda.
Anyway.
The V-Wing. That is the V-Wing. But anyway,
Yeah.
Okay,
the LAAT gunship.
Buy now. If I could replace the entire US
Yes.
inventory with that thing, I would.
Honestly, I think
We
it's
know you
awesome
would.
because it is a good void transport. It's just a good.
I love it.
transport.
Stuff like that.
First off, Fook, it's not just Star Wars fighters. We did do 40K, Halo, and one Mass Effect because I am an idiot and I don't know Mass Effect fighters that well. But
Neither
the
do I.
LAAT gunship,
Oh, they're so
The
minor
only-
specific, though.
the very only hype moments in Star Wars Episode 2 is every time the fucking LAAT is on fucking screen. This
It also
Yeah.
the
The
engines.
Jedi do have the Jedi do have a very silly policy of flying in it with the doors open and not
Yeah.
holding
Yeah.
on to anything.
Yeah, I don't know about
because
that.
why
Yeah, they do
not?
that.
So,
That's
if-
the easy
if
way to
you-
get shot.
Okay, so if you had door gunners, which they don't because they have the ball gunners at the front, but if you had door gunners, I would understand keeping the doors open. We do that on Blackhawks all the time flying into combat missions.
But you want to
again,
know?
we have door gunners to keep us safe.
But you want to know what made
Presumably
me?
they have like mounting points for their like Gatling
No,
gun
that's
things. that
those,
they
I'm gonna-
don't-
those,
I'm gonna say the
ahead,
one
boss.
thing that made me want to say bye now. The Umbaran arc. Oh my god, when they're dropping off the troops and the back hatch opens and they let the like scout walkers like jump off the back.
Oh.
That made me go,
yeah.
oh.
So you know
I
what?
guess you're
That
right.
that for me, like being like growing up on Legends, that happened all the time in the books, and actually finally seeing that in Clone Wars, I was like, yes, finally they're using it.
I screamed so like, these things are so cool. These are amazing. Never have your doors open when you're flying, chat. I know Jedi are stupid, but like, don't be a
Even
Jedi.
Sith, no, close your doors when you're open air.
Also, again, their first introduction, and you just see them fly into the arena. It's amazing. All right, now we have the droid Tri-Fighter. I am going.
No, that's the
Vulture.
No, this is the Tri-Fighter.
No, Vulture's later. Yeah, it's a Tri-Fighter.
Oh,
So
Leave it in the hangar.
I don't know.
I
don't like it.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There's other other droid fighters that I'm really big fans of. This is not
Mhm.
one of them.
I
No, I agree.
Its only redeeming quality is that it carries an entire, and it's quoted, a cloud of buzz droids inside it.
and that's
the only redeeming fact is that was it episode 1
episode
showed
3.
off
Episode 3.
episode 2 to an A-wing.
Now I'm gonna
I see it as a buzz droid delivery system.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all it's good for.
At that point, it's less of a ship.
and I'm gonna say this right now.
Cool design shit.
As a terror ship, this thing is amazing. And I play Battlefront 2. This is the fastest ship in Battlefront.
With it, unlike virtually every other droid starfighter, it doesn't have it only has one mode. It doesn't transform. which the
Yeah,
other
it
ones all
doesn't
do.
like.
And that's a
Honestly, the Separatists, all your other droid designs, absolute shit. But when it comes to your fighters, you're working with something there. You're cooking.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Like-
hyena bombers,
Honestly,
bombers.
again, it's
Yeah.
another good. It's droid
Yeah.
bomber. It's a combination fighter bomber. It literally took exactly. So the main, so having it have the second head to do all the bomb calculations, so the main head could focus on fighting and flying was perfect.
Oh,
It was so smart.
yeah.
Mark, if you want to get Teak,
Of course, it does.
he
No.
hates B1s. He hates.
He's not wrong.
I do like super battle droids. There's only one battle droid that I love, and it's Mr. Bones.
It's Mr. Bones.
He was a
Oh,
battle
wow.
droid that was found, recommissioned, and turned into a super assassin. That did not work for the Separatists. He was a hired mercenary battle droid that became a massive, well-known murderer and assassin.
I like destroyer droids. I think they're a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yes,
Destroyer droids
that is
are
my
S
one
tier.
exception.
Destroyer droids are
My
S tier.
one exception is destroyer droids.
Yeah.
B2 walking forward with wrist rockets, and B1 breaks Clone's fists if you try to punch it normally. That was such a funny scene in Clone Wars, the movie, where the fucking clone trooper gets his gun shot out of his hand, so he runs up and punches the B1, and then he screams before he gets shot. I'm like, you deserve that.
But honestly, what else are you gonna do?
At that point, like, what else are you gonna fucking do? I'm putting it above the Void Raven Bomber by now.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's such a good design.
I didn't get to say this about the vulture, the vulture or the hyena. I like that their heads like pop up and they make beep noises.
Right, I agree. The Super Commander droids, especially the one that made it all the way into
Kalani,
Star Wars Rebels, that one was so fucking smart and had built so many contingencies and understood how the Jedi operated, how the clones operated, and the only reason it got defeated is just time and Order 66.
So
the thing I think is really interesting about it is that you can very clearly see that what are they called? BioWare took the design for like the droid starfighters, and it's very much the basis of like the Geth vehicles.
Oh yeah.
Massacre.
Well, the fact is, the Vulture droid too it's such a smart design that it can walk itself around the hangar. It doesn't have to be craned. It doesn't have to be lifted. It can literally move around.
Before we move on, thank you, Farva, for the perfect fucking segue for this. That is why I think it belongs in the S tier by now, because unlike every single one of, I'm not gonna say every single one, but the vast majority of the fighters on this list, it can land and actually provide support for the infantry.
Yeah, like on land, inside the hangar, everywhere. It is the most versatile fighter jet in
ship.
Oh, and yeah,
literally just hold on for you.
I can do that.
Yeah.
But
we didn't add Starscream.
Yeah, there is
Darn it,
only
you're
one
right.
that throws hands straight up with fucking
The Vulture droid is one, just a really cool design ship. Two, that is sick as fuck. And three, the design ethos of these things was like the coolest thing I've ever read. The Separatists said, this is literally a dime a dozen gunship. Like, dime a dozen fighter. Who fucking cares? Spam it.
We can just make more of them.
Well, and here's the thing. Okay, so I know T-Com doesn't like the droid army of the Separatists, but I love the battle droids just because of their personality and they're kind of stupid. These things are extremely smart. These Vulture droids are extremely smart, but they're also the same thing. They're kind of stupid. I think there's a scene in one of the shows or the movies where there's a couple of them hanging around, and with their wings, they're poking at something. Like they're intrigued by it, like poking at it with it.
You want my slave one opinion? You want my slave one opinion?
Trash.
Mm-hmm.
Get the shit. Like, this is worse than the fucking Condor.
Yeah.
I can understand it, but I also really like its design of forward and being more of a body mass, open to being shots. Again, I grew up with it from the old Star Wars, like the rest of us.
Oh yeah,
just a
cool design ideas. I am not piling it.
The Skyray gunship is just a bad gunship.
But that also comes the same thing to the next ship behind it.
As a gunship.
Is that I grew up with the TIE Fighter, and the Tri-Fighter just looks like a fucking ball with panels,
but like,
and it looks too exposed.
I'm gonna say I need to finish my opinion about the Skyray here, about the Slave One. Another reason why I think it's a bad ship design is because when people say like, "Oh, it's such a cool ship," you're not remembering how stupid this fucking thing looks and like how awkward it is as a ship design.
You're remembering that engine sound.
You're remembering the bomb and the engine sound,
or the gun sound.
Or the fact it's a combination. It's Boba Fett's ship.
Yeah,
and that's where connection draws from, right?
I think the Defender belongs in S.
That ball of a cockpit off, and the thing's gonna crash. Like, it is literally just a set of balls and a claw waiting to get grabbed.
You have to remember what it's designed to be, a space superiority fighter, which means it has to be
But that's what the
fast.
TIE Fighter's for! The TIE Fighter's
No.
such a more superior ship that's so much easier to make. That looks like a couple panels and like, we need more panels! Put more panels on it!
You have to remember also, it was not the Empire who designed this, it was the Chiss.
It was Thrawn.
I can understand it. And like, I understand, I like Thrawn as a character. It was an
Just
interesting
got their own
design.
plans.
But the fact is, it's such a shitty fucking fighter, and they only ever built a couple of them. It never even went into full production.
No, it does its job at space superiority extremely well. The TIE Fighters, shit, I love the TIE Fighter.
The TIE Defender era, because that's the TIE Defender, right?
That's a TIE Defender.
Yes.
Yeah, it's TIE Defender.
Yeah, the X-wing what Imperial design looked like, and it is sort of like, if they did it to me, it has an air a little bit of, well, we did an X-wing, but we gave it a third wing. Oh wait, that's two ships later.
Yeah.
So I understand what Thrawn was trying to do with it.
Yeah.
I think genuinely great idea. Put a hyperdrive in it. Put a shield generator in it. Because the idea of Thrawn is that it's a waste for fucking Imperial pilots.
I understand where Thrawn's coming from, because Thrawn is a master strategist. I love Thrawn as a character. I just don't like the design of it. It's like Will said, it's a bankrupt idea of like they couldn't come up with anything new, so just a TIE interceptor with more panels on it. It had a jump drive, it had shields. Its ideal of it was cool, but the creation of the blueprint of it, how it looks, is trash.
Yeah,
Anyway,
personally, I just do not like how the Defender looks. Like,
Exactly,
watching it
that's
in
what I'm getting
action...
more superior to it, just because it's more sleek. It is the original. We all recognize it. Where the Defender, it just looks...
Or also the Gauntlet in English.
Honestly, anything
I have some words.
is a plus, but I don't recognize it, so I can't really say much.
Piece of
100%,
shit.
he's a bad politician, but he was never meant to be a politician. Right.
I'm gonna say this right now. I like it a lot because it's like the B-Wing, and it's like, it remembers that it's in space.
It does.
And that its wings spin around the cockpit. I think that's
what
cool.
I was gonna say, is I kind of like it with the idea of the landing of like having that, what's the term for the engines that move from landing position to take off position? VTOL. It has that VTOL design where, yeah, it's kind of stupid the entire wings move, but it is still cool. You get that cool cinematic of you come to land and the VTOL mode kicks up and the wings go up and it comes down.
And then Rebels revealed that they're also like they're troop carriers. So like when the Mandalorians
that is where my problem with it begins. Is that it doesn't know whether it wants to be a fighter or a dropship. If it wanted to be between a fighter or a gunship, that is fine. Those are very complementary to each other.
I think
but
what it is
those two things are just too different from each other to work in a cohesive way to feed off each other.
So hear me out.
I prefer the Mandalorian. Okay.
What I was gonna say is, real quick, Will, is that we are looking at it as it being 2 in 1, not the fact that it's one frame with two designs. They both are the exact same thing, where they have two functions to it on how they set it up to run it. It can be a troop carrier, but can also be reset up without having to do much changing to it to make it a fighter.
I am interested in Will's opinion, and Aramis, if he wants to give it.
My thought is, I personally prefer. I don't dislike it, but I prefer the Mandalorian troop carrier that we get in the Mandalorian, the one that has the drop base underneath it. That's cool as hell. Because
is that not this ship?
Sweet.
No, this is the. So they both are troop carriers, but it's okay. So like what I was talking about with the fighter and dropship thing, with the other one, I can't remember its name for the life of me right now. But it is basically chosen to be a.
Wait, just
essentially almost exactly the same.
Oh, I found my problem. I found my problem. Yeah, no, like that is looking at them side to side. Oops.
Oh,
I meant to grab the one from Mandalorian. Shit.
Yeah. I can see
Oopsie-daisies.
the problem. I understand the problem now. It just, I personally, I don't know much about it, but it looks like a sleek design to me. I do like the VTOL modes on some of their ships because it does give a nice cinematic movement, and it's usually very clean movement.
Yeah, that-
landing.
Yeah,
This
that
is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
I can't see.
Yeah,
it.
that one's fine. That one is fine.
that one's fine.
I think it's awesome. It goes
And
above.
the way
yeah, that is the one.
an interesting design that takes advantage of a thing. It's not quite, it's not quite Mandalorians riding Basilisk war droids in from orbit, which they do in the Old Republic, but
Yeah.
On their back too, riding it like a horse.
yeah.
Well, in that case, then this one is so-so to my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
All right, this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Clone
Put it in the
Wars
trash.
era-
Put it in the trash. Move on. Put it in the
Please.
trash. Move on.
Just put it in the
TCOM,
trash.
TCOM,
Yeah. Trash.
trash.
Trash. Trash.
Trash.
A rare chance where we all agree.
It has
Yeah.
way too many moving parts. It is going to be a mechanics fucking nightmare.
No,
I know I
it's the
said
only good
what
place you can
is that
stock it.
design, but just what is that design with that fighter? Whose idea is this? With the fucking Clone Wars.
Is the TIE Defender, which is like we needed to come up with a unique skin for a new fighter to sell a new toy.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
all it is.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like we've done every other idea.
All right.
Hell, you know what's even funnier to me here? Clone Wars knows it's trash because whenever it shows up, they're just getting destroyed in droves.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
They really are.
Not only that, like it's the worst design for like docking anywhere. You can't really
Yeah.
put it
Mhm.
planet side unless it's got like a dedicated dock that allows for that bottom fin to hang. It is such an
Yeah.
awful design. You could. That's pretty much.
That's a
it.
good way to put it.
Yeah.
Now the A-wing.
I
Meh.
don't hate it, but
It's
it's not the
fine.
greatest design. It's sleek. It's nice for combat.
It is
but
the
it's
definition of form functional.
It is the
Yes.
embodiment of
It-
so-so.
Yeah.
It has
You can kill a Super Star Destroyer with one.
You're not wrong.
That's the point. I was about to bring that up. I was about to say it has one job and it does it very well, going forward very, very fast.
I actually, when the Galactic Civil War was over, a lot of A-wings were just turned into either crop dusters or
A lot of
It's
local
like a
police
Cessna.
department.
Yeah.
A lot of local
Yeah. They serve as like Crown Vics, basically.
yeah.
Pretty much. They're universal, easy to fix, can be used for anything, and you can pretty much steal their framework to make it into anything.
Anyway,
now we have the Jedi Starfighter.
Fucking shit. If I could erase you
I knew
from
you were
my
gonna rip into this
memory-
one.
If I could erase you from my memory with bleach, I modular. This thing is a piece of shit, and unless you're a fucking Jedi, it is useless to you because they stripped it down of everything that a Jedi wouldn't need because they have the Force.
I don't know. I think it's neat.
I remember, I don't like how they look, but I do laugh when, like, Clone Wars revealed that Yoda had his own version, and it
It's
was
so
just
small.
so fucking small, and I'm just
You
like,
know that was personally designed to be a petty thing.
It was petty as fuck, and I don't like this thing either. Like, every time I see one of these things, they're getting blown out of the sky or buzz droids are getting on them, right?
Honestly, okay.
I-
Again,
I-
understand
I-
where you guys are
from
coming
a-
from, but
from-
also
from a-
I
from
really
a-
like it.
It's truly designed
a
for a
te- from a-
force
from a-
user, that's the problem.
from
Yeah.
from like a rule of cool and like a technological standpoint, I much preferred the idea that the Jedi used the ones that they have in Attack of the Clones, and I can't remember what they're called. That use the hyperspace rings, and the idea of like they have to use hyperspace rated progressions and also later Clone Wars is if they have all it doesn't give you that progression of technology, if that
Yeah.
makes of like
Yeah.
design.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
It feels
Um,
like a
Especially
backwards
considering military R&D goes ham.
Yeah. But like I much prefer the what are they called? The ones they have at the in episode 2.
Deltas.
Yeah.
Delta
Is
7.
it just the Deltas?
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm gonna take a hard take. I
They're
understand.
love they're
I just love it because again, vulnerable to attacks. They're not well designed. It's just an iconic ship to me, And so for me, I would have it in the hangar. It wouldn't be a great ship. I wouldn't take it on all
To
the
you,
time.
Exactly. It's the
Five when you know you're not going to get in a fight, or you don't of it not being reliable and it needs its own hyper ring just to G. But it's iconic.
Opinions on it.
I am going to say this about the Jedi
Razor Crest.
Starfighter before we move on to the Razor Crest. When I think of the Jedi Starfighter from Episode 3, I just think back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, when you see that thing on the when they're taking the Venator apart in the scrappy fields, and you just see it like crashed into the side of it, and I'm going, yeah, that's how I see you most of the time. That's depressing.
I know. It just again, it's a convertible. It's like having a bad version of a Cadillac, like the 1980s not Cadillac, 1980s Corvette. It's not a great Corvette, but it's a Corvette. It's something you show off.
It looks pretty.
It's a pretty. It's not the Corvette you want. But it's still a Corvette.
Yeah, and again, like I want to make it clear, like the look on it.
What if I want to throw you in a ladder?
If you are some backwater militia on a colony planet, I understand why you would think this, because honestly, it is very easy to teach someone how to use the ETA-2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't have a lot of
after
things.
that, there are no positives.
I understand your rage to it because you are you are a veteran and all that. It's just, again, pretty thing. My brain go, ooh, I understand it's garbage.
Monkey noises.
Yeah.
I am meh when it comes to the Razor Crest.
All right. Yeah.
Razor Crest, I can understand. I agree. Like it was a cool ship, a form of function as a transport, as a mercenary bounty hunter ship. But it's not an amazing fighter.
This is my point on this. I don't think that's a starfighter. That to me is a light. That to me is a light. I think it's a light freighter.
Yeah. I
Again,
agree.
This is where I go back to my point about different universes, different definitions. That would be a fighter in Star Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
and the thing is, it's used like a starfighter. It does have its own jump drives. It does have the versatility, but most time when it does face an actual starfighter jet, it ends up with so many fucking holes in it.
Can I say what it reminds me of?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, like the cars, like the wood side paneling.
Yeah.
It's one of those,
Yeah.
and that's why I think it's neat. It's at the bottom of I think it's neat, but I think it's
it's fine.
It's fine. It's not. Yeah.
Fight with another fighter, it'll do you fine.
Yeah.
It's also
I was gonna say it's also
good for,
big
like,
enough to
small
sort of
system.
deter most like small scale like pirate like fighters and stuff like that, because it is not a insubstantial size.
So here's the thing: it reminds me of a shitty version of the Clone Troopers transport ship that we had talked about earlier.
The LAAT.
And
actually, a shittier version of that.
In the very early days of The Mandalorian, the season 1, that's what a lot of people were saying, that it was it might be a converted LAAT.
But then we learned it's not.
Luckily,
it's its own design. It's its own.
Again, it falls into my wheelhouse of it's iconic for multiple reasons. It is the TIE Interceptor.
No, that's not the TIE Interceptor.
No,
that's not. That's not the TIE Interceptor. The Interceptor's over here, Farva. This is the Avenger from Andor.
Yeah, because this is also the same one that roughly the same shape of the one that Vader flies, which is the most.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
No, it is.
And unlike the A-10 Warthog, it's actually fucking good.
Well, either way, it looks good in any of these stylized things that come off of the Interceptor TIE Fighters design.
Farva,
I'm gonna good. What?
I'm gonna paint a picture for you here about why this thing is a buy now. Imagine this.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying yes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to make this more awesome to you too. So it's got 2 twin Gatling rotary cannons. It's got missiles. It's got missiles on it.
It's gotta have missiles.
Its controls are like full 3D directional. It's great.
Nice.
And then the coup de fucking grace of this gunship. It's got there's a scene in Andor, the scene where it's introduced. There's a guy who is melted and the trooper is gone.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just random.
It just shoots through the blast doors of an airbase.
That's fucking cool.
It is.
Either way,
Yeah.
it's based. I thought it was the Interceptor. The Interceptor is the one that it looked like the one that Vader is always known for flying because he has that very longer wing.
Tide
with the more
van.
depth.
You're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the Tide
You're
fan.
talking.
So it's still
The
a
TIE
Interceptor.
Interceptor-
It's just a
Yeah, the TIE
newer
Interceptor.
style.
The TIE Interceptor is a downgraded version of this because, spoilers, the prototype of this one went missing.
But chat.
But-
I don't care. I will buy a fleet of this.
I
There
agree,
there is one thing the broadsword is for me,
too. Yeah.
and that is anyone that is going to be piloting this needs to already be an excellent fucking pilot and then learn this completely new system.
Yeah.
That's why you have the TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor, TIE Avenger system, because you got to be able to fly a TIE Fighter in the first place, be able to deal with the speeds of the TIE Interceptor, and then you get to touch the thing.
Yeah.
TIE Interceptor didn't exist yet.
You know, is Endor before? Oh, Endor's before fucking
Episode 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I have not watched Endor.
It's like the 10 or so years leading up to it.
Okay, so this is what was supposed to be the Interceptor, but was lost.
It was.
Yes.
The idea is that it was supposed to be like when you need something gone, you bring in
Yeah.
a squadron of TIE Avengers.
Okay.
But
But either way, it's the one I always visualize as the best Empire fighter.
yeah.
race.
Farva,
Now we have the Lambda shuttle.
I don't
piece of
hate
shit,
this
get rid
thing.
of it.
No. Okay, I don't hate it as a starfighter. It's not. At least it's in the hangar.
I'm leaving it in the hangar. It's
Look, it being in your hangar is useful because then you can infiltrate Imperial bases. That's basically what it's good for.
it's an older
No.
code, sir, but it checks out.
No. No, this is the captain's shuttle from Star Trek. Okay, it is used for nothing else because it is
The
fucking
captain's yacht.
useless.
Yeah,
The captain's yacht.
it's the captain's yacht. Yeah.
Listen,
It's when somebody important has shown up, they're flying in that.
yeah, it's what when you think of the Lambda shuttle, you think of like Darth Vader stepping off of it with like the smoke and everything. That's it.
Or like Thrawn showing up, or anybody who's high ranking, Inquisitors, whatever, this thing shows up.
Yeah, it's basically this is the stage show for the bad guy that's coming in to fight you in a boss fight.
Yeah.
All right, then we have the V-wing. So the funniest
another
thing
one I'm not
is
familiar with.
the V-wing. So I've seen the V-wing in 2 different variations. In Battlefront 2, I was introduced to it. It was a idea. It was supposed to replace the Arc Fighter and the Headhunter, and that's what they did.
Yep.
And I like the V-wing. I think it looks cool.
I think it's fine.
It's a heavy interceptor.
It's a heavy interceptor. It's fine. I think it's neat. It goes above the Razor Crest, but below the B-wing.
I have words for you, E-wing.
You have words for the E-wing.
Okay.
This might be a fight. This might be a fight.
Fist fight in the corner.
I'm curious now.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Speak your mind. Speak before the council.
Okay. What is its role? This is my question to all of you going into this.
It is an elite fighter, and it's supposed to replace the X-wing.
Yes, that is what they tell us. It is an advanced post-Empire fighter, right?
Correct.
I'm sorry.
Nation, meaning we're gonna put as little fucking money into this thing as possible because we never see a war happening ever fucking again. It is
Which one is it?
in Legends for the longest time.
And then Ahsoka brought it
until-
back.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. See,
Okay.
again, another show that I haven't fully watched through that you recognize it.
I don't
They-
remember from Ahsoka. That was my.
It was in the
that
first
was
episode
When
when they're
Okay.
flying right beside Sabine.
Right.
And because when this is, and again, this isn't a hatred for the E-wing. It could be the thing to beat the X-wing. The problem is it's being held back, both again in Legend through this peace agreement with the Empire. They could
I was gonna say, so it's basically it's
Oh, this-
mid. It's the what you call it, the
Someone
post World War One
anymore.
no.
And honestly,
it
looking at
was
this thing,
barely-
good fucking riddance.
It was barely canon in Legends. Okay,
So-
that's how irrelevant it was.
I'm gonna explain my reasoning here. Design wise, I like how the E-wing looks. I like how the wings slope down. Second, I played X-wing. I saw this thing, and holy fuck, these things were cool to watch in like the tabletop game of X-wing.
The only thing I would change it design-wise, and that's more for protection, is moving the engines in closer to the fuselage
Yeah, honestly,
instead
that would
of having them out there on the wing.
that
That seems like a really dumb idea.
that would make this design even better in my mind. But I think the E-wing is awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a dropship.
Yeah, so I don't hate this thing. Is it a fighter?
Actually,
no.
I like it, and it also has gun ports for the doors
Yes.
being open.
But
Because
it's
we see
not a
that
fighter.
in
It's a
Rogue One.
dropship.
They also use it
It's-
as a strike
it-
fighter.
Do they?
Yes.
And we have a bunch of other stuff on here that are also essentially just dropships. Like that is
Yeah.
like
It's a mechanic's
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
like how it's
like,
used.
it-
I like how it's used in Rogue One because we haven't really seen, we hadn't up until that point seen that sort of like military engagement. Like the Battle of Scarif at the end of Rogue One is very visually interesting because we hadn't seen that sort of environment
And
being
so-
depicted in Star Wars.
and
something I want to point out.
honestly,
Something I want to point out. It is a unique dropship for the rebels.
Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I hate it. I can see the problems with it. I do like its design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
I-
can I give my opinion on it?
Yes, please. I will
Yep.
I'll speak my piece when you're done.
So again, the only thing I would ever change about this thing, as Farva brought up, is locking those wings forward, keeping those permanent. There's no need for it to do that. It's already aerodynamic enough. It doesn't
Yeah.
need. It's something you use to reinforce ground troops and use for like to evacuate casualties. It's honestly, it's the Huey. It's just a Huey.
Which
And if you don't know what a Huey is, just picture any Vietnam War movie helicopter.
Yeah.
and this is where I say I think this is one of the best designed starships that Disney has ever put the fuck out there. One of my favorite air vehicles of all time is the Snowspeeder, and it reminds me
I
of
love
the
that thing.
Snowspeeder. And
That's fair.
again, anything that also reminds me of pod racers is an A+
Yeah.
in my fucking book.
That's fair. Like I don't never said I hated it. It's just
Oh,
it-
I
can
know
see
you.
some mechanisms.
I know you said you never hated it. This is me personally. I
Yeah.
fucking love the U-wing. Again, it is just an amazing ship. I love it. All right.
This has so many problems with it. It is the universal disposal airship. It is the mass made on mass. It has so many problems with it. Can be easily destroyed. It is not the good version of a TIE fighter.
All right.
It looks scary rather than be effective.
Exactly.
It belongs in the hangar.
I agree.
Yeah.
One, there are much worse TIE fighters out there.
Oh, there is absolutely, but it's also not the best TIE fighter.
No. But number two is it has its uses. Because it has its solar panels, it makes an excellent fucking scout.
They
Again,
do.
like the TIE L.
But
TIE
if-
fighters that never
also,
had- Sorry, Will, go ahead.
I mean, also, I was gonna say, also, if you angle it just right, it makes an amazing parasol.
And the Avenger was so much superior, is you could put a hyperdrive in it.
So
You could
It's not
get
meant.
away with
It's not whatever.
There's another layer aspect to that is it's making the pilots reliant
That's
on
true.
that Star
Mhm.
Destroyer.
Yeah,
Have to go back to the Star Destroyer for anything they need.
yeah,
I
they do.
Anyway,
I am on
That's
these. I want to point something out to everybody. When you really think about it,
It's a deliberately made piece of crap.
It is
It
a
is.
deliberately made
It
piece
is.
of shit.
It
And
is 100% a deliberate piece.
It's like the E-wing. I see the potential in you. I know how I can use you.
Yes.
all
You're
right,
just a
But-
piece of shit.
Shit.
all right, but now,
But if you have the option,
chat, I have something to share with all of you.
he hates the Naboo fighter.
The Naboo Starfighter is my
I agree.
screamed harder in my life when in the Book of Boba Fett, fucking the Mandalorian gets his own
Yes!
customized Rogue Squadron game where one of the secret
Yes!
codes to promote Episode 1 was the fucking N1 Starfighter.
Oh man, it was such.
Capital ships. It is...
It's got built-in hyperdrive.
It sounds so
Here-
good!
Yeah.
It sounds
Here's the
amazing.
thing about it. Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. From an in-universe perspective, it's similar to the stupidly high-end, essentially purge freaking style.
It is.
like,
So
I'm
such
like-
an elegant
Okay.
design, and,
And-
the fact is that nothing ever since the like
Okay.
yeah, there's the X-wing
What?
that can do a lot of it, what it can do, but it can't maneuver the same way.
I love it just as much as right. This thing is the FA-18 Super Hornet
Okay,
of
fair.
starfighters.
Yes, fair.
Aspect, and in a military aspect, because of its proton torpedoes, it is now a multi-role starfighter. It can just the sleekness. This thing, like, you know, Naboo is obviously very Mediterranean heavy inspired. I mean,
But
take
that's why
away
I
the
called it a
take away the
Ferrari.
yeah. No, I know. I'm agreeing with you, but like, I don't think Ferrari would do the astromech. I think they'd hide that a little bit better because it interrupts with the smooth lines.
Lamborghini
that
wouldn't.
they
Okay, a
love.
Lamborghini. It's equally as good, but it's a Lambo.
That even though this
I'm-
thing is painted piss yellow, I'm still putting it at the top.
Here's the thing: is we never piss yellow and just go with the Mandalorian's blower on on its fucking plasma drive, whatever bullshit that just makes it scream hot rod, which doesn't have any real use to be there or do anything other than make it scream, "I'm a fucking hot rod."
Well, you were trying to finish something, but we got interrupted.
Sorry.
I'm basically just in agreement.
The VC chat in this
Yeah.
specific silver I'm about to post.
Yes, 100%. That chrome silver would be
Yeah,
perfect.
It could.
With this blue,
it
yeah.
could.
I was gonna say if you got one of these that was like chromed like the royal ship from Episode 1.
One when they make
That
their
was also
escape from
yeah,
Naboo.
that was also
Yeah.
chrome. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That, again, 100%. The reflective chrome silver, yes.
Yeah.
Again, this ship is
Yeah.
just. Oh,
I can't disagree with you. Again, we've already
it's even-
explained myself on this. It is the interceptor. It's fighter.
That's the TIE interceptor.
sorry,
Yeah.
TIE Interceptor. So I'm gonna point something out to you guys. How many times do you think the TIE Interceptor has appeared in Star Wars media? TCOM is correct; it's only appeared twice.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It
Don't
appeared-
Yeah.
fucking ever doubt
It's
me.
almost
I'm the Star
exclusively
Wars
a video
nerd.
game.
It
thing.
is.
I
It
never
appeared.
doubt you. I just
it
didn't
appeared-
know.
In the books, the TIE Interceptor has not appeared in Star Wars media.
Huh. Again, it's a design of the TIE fighter design that I love the most. And this next ship did the Kessler run and however many fucking whatever parsecs.
If you round down.
And yeah, and the fucking thing,
Yeah,
it's just iconic.
I
the way
fucking
they
hate-
maneuver it.
Oh,
I
go ahead.
hate that has become that has become a thing.
I
when
hated
it
that in the
actually
Solo
apparently-
movie.
that it's become like the Star Wars fandom made that into a fucking thing because it literally says in the original script that he is basically talking absolute gibberish because he thinks they're a bunch of country bumpkins and he's just spouting off figures.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
meant to make sense.
No. But again,
Um,
a ship, it again, even as a starship itself, as a fighter, even though it's really weird, it does operate in a way that makes sense.
do you prefer the Millennium
Mhm.
Falcon with the escape pod in the middle of it, or do you prefer it without?
I
I prefer without, because
without.
I'll be the weird one on that one.
Yeah.
I
I don't have a I don't have a preference.
have words.
I prefer it without.
I want to
Go
hear
ahead,
TCOM's
T-Com.
words.
Share your words. Tell us how garbage and wrong we are.
I hate this piece of shit.
I knew that
Okay,
was
apparently
coming.
we have to have the fight now.
Yeah.
All right, lightsabers on Mustafar.
Yep. Let's go.
All right.
The Millennium Falcon is a YT-1300 freighter. And before you
Yes.
bring up, it is meant to, at the most, defend itself against a pirate or two. At the most. Number one, which is why Han has so many fucking problems keeping this thing, found that you're gonna find in every single one of these ships that we have on here. This is gonna be the one that doesn't have it. It is mentioned both in Legends and canon that he is firing blind when he fires. It's guessing.
I mean,
You're
he's guessing
Anything
pretty
that's-
good.
It sounds like a skill issue, is what I'm
sounds
hearing.
good.
Yeah,
Issue.
he has
I
the
meant-
issue. He has the issue that the ship is supposed to have a crew of 5 people,
Yeah.
and he's doing it with 2.
Two.
Yeah.
That too. I will
Yeah.
give him that, which is why it gets bumped up to leave in the hangar. Keep it until you have the people to fucking run it. Your shields and engines are overtuned beyond the factory settings so much that it's creating maintenance instability.
This
I
is
think
your
it's awesome.
tune-up you spend several years working on with your grandfather,
Yeah.
and then you get your buddies, and you go do some pirate shit.
It is the embodiment of
Weapon placements are so fucking bad.
Breathe.
Han,
breathe,
every
take
time.
them, breathe.
Every time.
breathe.
What do we see Han doing? He is always attacking something or running away. He is never actually defending himself, which is where the turrets are supposed to be doing.
Can I make
You are effectively
No,
reducing
no,
all your combat
no.
effectiveness.
Can I make a statement?
Take on. They defend themselves in the original in A New Hope. They are defending themselves as they get away from the Death Star.
Can I make a statement?
Yes.
I think something in the Millennium Falcon's favor as a design wise for a sci-fi ship is that it remembers that space is not a fucking ocean and that it's
Yes.
all over.
Yeah.
So there's guns on the top and the bottom,
And the bottom.
Which more of these ships should have.
which more of these ships
Yes.
should have.
Again, I
Yes.
love it for the fact that it takes a
Can I tell a very short story?
Yes.
Yes.
So when I went to Disney a year and a bit ago, we went to Galaxy's Edge at Universal at MGM Hollywood Studios, and we went on Rise of Resistance. It was amazing, absolutely loved it. But the first was neither of us knew what it was before we went on it. But we just knew it was called Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. As I was going through the queue line, you go across what is essentially a boarding ramp.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until I got to the end of the boarding ramp that what you were doing when you got to the boarding ramp is you were entering into the lounge bay. That location, I was 5 years old again.
Exactly.
I'm just surrounded by it. I am 5 years old.
It's the nostalgia factor of the show.
I have a photograph which is it's like, yeah, and I agree with Bob.
Doesn't matter if mechanically or anything. It is the Star Wars ship.
I went on that ride too there, Will, and yeah.
And I didn't do it, and I need to go back and do it.
Ultimately, all my points that I had said and I was going to get to sum up to it succeeds despite its design, not because of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay,
Wow.
as being a TIE fan, the bomber's a weird design. Like, I understand why it designed it with it side mounted, but at the same time, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
No.
It looks like a dumber
I
TIE
think it's like
Advance.
It looks like
I
someone's
think you leave
carrying
it-
2 Coke cans.
I think you leave it in
It
the
is-
hangar.
It is very much World War II design philosophy in which that it needs a fighter escort.
Yeah. It can't fight by itself. It is literally only designed to drop bombs. It's not efficient. It's not great. I've seen those things get blown up almost all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
not a good bomber. Then we have the TIE Brute.
What's this
fucking
from?
hate. This is from Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Yes.
Oh, fuck up.
It is
I don't know
it
the
is
plot.
a TIE fighter with an additional turret.
I don't know this one. I don't like that.
That's
a redundant design.
It is sacrifices 1/3 of the TIE fighter.
The key word in that sentence was several.
Yeah.
But it does have one advantage that actually does bump it up a little bit, in my opinion, is that it does have an integrated droid intelligence to assist pilot operations.
So they learned something from the separatist side of things, but it's still a shit design.
Yes. Still shit design, but they learned something and tried to integrate it.
It goes above the Skyray gunship, but not by much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because mostly because I like the idea of a robot yelling at me.
Well, I do that every day, so that's nothing new.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, boss, but the next TIE does not count as a starfighter.
It doesn't?
It is an atmosphere-only version of the TIE.
Oh.
It's only on Scarif.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't recognize that one, so I didn't know it as a starfighter.
I mean, it looks fine.
It does look.
Oh yeah,
fine.
design-wise, I again, like as an in-atmosphere fighter, I have no problems with it.
Okay, hot take. If they designed the Star Defender, sorry, if they'd taken the Star Defender and made it look like that, I would have accepted it, because they completely changed the design to not being like we couldn't come with something new, to where that was a new design, but you can still tell it was in the TIE Fighter family.
I like it in the design aspect of it looking almost like clearly looking like an Imperial equivalent to the Snowspeeder.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
so I'll just leave it off the list then. Oops. Might be.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Again, like that is a thing that is only brought up in which Disney book was it? It's one of the books, but it's only brought up in that. So again, like unless you've read the books, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's a my B. I saw it during the Battle of Scarif, and I'm like, oh.
So this is again another TIE Fighter design, and correct. Okay, this is the one that Vader's known
This
to fly.
yes.
Yeah, this is the
So,
advance.
again, this is another one that is an actual good TIE Fighter design of its design with a hyperdrive. It has increased armor. It does have mobility. It is a good TIE Fighter.
Yes, this is what the TIE. This is like what I would mold it into. This is what I want it to be.
Yes,
the regular TIE fighters, like it.
Oh yeah.
It looks.
Oh, yeah.
It looks just. It looks inherently more impressive because it has that like.
It is a small ship with a small cockpit, but it is so hard. And the fact that you throw a Sith Lord in there, and even with all the working scanners and everything, it becomes so much more scarier.
It was when I played X-Wing. It was the ship I always took to lead my TIE fighter cohort.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, I was a dickhead.
But I don't know who. I don't remember who was the director of photography on A New Hope. But being that frame, because everyone remembers that frame with Darth Vader coming down the trench, the two TIEs flanking him. That is seared into everyone's memory who has ever seen Star Wars.
Can I say something that'll make the design funny in your brain?
Okay.
The cockpit has a bullseye design on it.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. But so do all the TIE fighters though.
Mm-hmm.
Like what were you saying, Will?
The DP for that was probably not even the DP for A New Hope. It was probably one of the people at ILM, or what would be not ILM, at the miniatures department that were doing those shots, because like anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, but talk about one of the most iconic scenes of science fiction.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Next we have the Y-wing bomber.
Okay, so again, I don't hate the design, and it's always been a reliable bomber. Like, it's not a fighter; it is a bomber.
I will say this about it. If you asked me if I didn't know it was a Y-wing and you asked me to draw you a spaceship fighter, that's what I would draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. But it also, if you think about the way it's designed and the way it handles, it's absolutely not a fighter. It is a bomber. That's what it's designed to do.
Yeah.
It rewards the pilots and the gunner who know how to fly ugly, survive pretty.
Exactly.
I like that in the expanded universe, like when they talk about the Y-wing, all the pilots are like, "Yeah, no, that thing's a death sentence. I don't want to fly it."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It
Well,
is a
because
death
remember,
sentence. You're not meant to-
remember how old it was by A New Hope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was so old. And the fact is, you was never designed to fight any other spaceship or starfighter by itself. It was always get the fuck out. Most of them, yeah, you died because you got shot going in.
That's my absolute favorite bit in Rogue One when the Rebel fleet shows up and they start doing the call check-ins. And it's like, yeah, Gold Leader checking in, Red Squadron checking in. It's like Blue Squadron checking in, and you just go, oh no, you weren't in the next film.
And I'm like, oh, so that's where Luke got the call sign.
That's where you went.
That's why you were in the other films.
That's why Luke.
I think that's something that Rogue One did pretty well, knowing it has to work and set us up for the exact story.
Also,
that's already set in place.
Yeah.
Again, so it hasn't been brought up in Disney canon, but so in Legends, if we're using Legends X-Wings, Red 5, when he crashed into that shield, he would have been alive long enough to start feeling he was burning to death. Because the X-Wings had an emergency function where they would shield the pilot.
I want to say this about the X-Wings, about something that was pointed out. If you look at the X-Wing's wings, you'll see markings, like 5 red triangles on Luke's X-Wing. That's how he denoted that he was Red 5.
Yep.
I
red
loved that.
didn't know
Rectangles. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's a cool visual cue for a fighter pilot to know without like looking at the sensors what ship that is.
So the X-wing. So here's the thing. The X-wing is literally the fucking Spitfire. It is literally a Spitfire, like to the point that George Lucas used Spitfire stock footage when he hadn't got the model shots for it.
Boss,
as a British person, I am not allowed to not like a Spitfire.
I was about to say, isn't that like
listen,
a British
chat,
commandment?
we're all children. We've all imagined ourselves flying a fucking X-wing.
If there's another ship that screams Star Wars, it is the X-wing.
Yes.
It is the pilots of the rebellion against overwhelming force. It is a scrapped together old design fighter jet that still did a good job and can get the fuck out of the galaxy.
There is one line which will make every single person who has only ever possibly even seen Star Wars 1 or 2 times go squee in a cinema, and that is the line "Lock S-foils in attack positions."
Yes.
And
I have 2 points I want to bring up. One, going back to the markings on the wing. In a design philosophy where you're still having legitimate dogfights in space, having that iconography makes sense, especially when you have so many very different types of starfighters flying around.
Yeah.
Number 2, the only thing that holds back the X-Wing is the fact that it's called the X-Wing. If those wings were closed, you reduce 2 problems. Number 1, a lot less maintenance time.
Yeah.
And yes, I understand that the interior of the wings are radiators for the engines.
Yeah, so here's the one thing it's a single piston or a dual piston to separate the wings.
The fact that you're adding more points of failure.
Yes, it is. But the thing is, you still hyperdrive without them being spread open. You just risk blowing your engine parts.
Do you know why? Real world reason why the wings open the way they do?
Why?
Because one of the model makers designed them to do that, and George Lucas looked at it and went, "That looks really cool."
It does.
That's the only reason.
It does look really cool. I will give you that.
Yeah.
But also, now there's now a separate additional problem now that you have to solve. I think, thankfully, you have an astromech that can do all these calculations for you.
Yeah.
But now, since all 4 guns are so separated, you now have to zero them at a certain
later on that ship.
If there was a drawback, it was the fact of the way the guns were just set up on it, and that it needs an astromech to be able to operate properly.
So,
Yes.
Listen, chat. If I am ever lucky enough to be an extra in Star Wars, I want to be an X-wing pilot, and I either want to get blown the fuck out of the sky, or I want to be like one of those patrolmen who's bored out of his fucking mind. But the only cool thing about his job is he gets to fly a fucking X-wing.
Yes. You want to be a member of the New Republic, just flying around.
Farva, in Legends, the next generation of X-wing, the T-70, was supposed to eliminate the need for an astromech droid by having an onboard computer that could do all that. Unfortunately, that actually turned out to be a terrorist plot by a Sith to start blowing X-wing pilots out of the sky.
Yeah, you never.
Of course it is.
You never.
That's why you always trust your astromechs.
Exactly. You always trust your astromechs unless it's an R5 unit. You never trust an R5.
R5's never trusted. That series are the most evil of them all.
That's why the droid that I did build at Galaxy Edge is an R5.
And actually, funnily enough, in Legends, the only reason why Luke survived Rogue Squadron again was because he was again like, oh no, I prefer R2 over here. I don't want to upgrade to a new T-70.
Of course not.
Yeah, of course not. He knew it.
Also by that point, his like R2 has developed like the.
Luke had actually accepted one of the new X-wings. He would have gone out of his way to personally rip out the onboard computer on the new model X-wing, just so that they'd have to put a retrofit it so that he could fit in there instead.
Yeah.
No,
it's a good tier list.
It's a good tier list, honestly.
I wish there were some
54,
Star Citizen.
58, 60. Out of 60 ships, only 8 of them made it into not in my fucking hangar.
Really, honestly, it's not bad.
And a couple of those are contentious in my opinion.
Yeah. And one of those, the Thunderhawk.
Yes.
Y'all are gonna fight and die for the fucking Thunderhawk.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not. We have the fucking Corvus Black Star. We don't need the Thunderhawk.
No, the Thunderhawk is the perfect gunship.
You're a whore.
Also,
we don't talk about you being perfect.
TCOM has a need for a proper gunship to ride into battle. Let him have this one.
I have
Everybody else can get on something competent.
All the time.
No.
He can enjoy his Thunderhawk.
I have figured out the words to properly express my appreciation for the Thunderhawk. If it was a woman, I would be nice for her.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's the tier list, everybody. At the very fucking bottom is the Slave 1 or the Fire Spray gunship. Thank God it's the only ship in existence, because Jango Fett blew up the other 5. This thing is a nightmare on wheels. And at the very top is my one true beloved, the N1 Starfighter.
You'll be Oh, I'm sorry, boss.
So,
I was about to nerd out for a second.
What have we learned here today, chat?
TCOM has opinions.
I'm a very basic bitch.
The X-Wing is, I think, actually not a basic bitch opinion. It is a correct opinion, but it's not a basic bitch opinion.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I had a super chat. Thank you.
We had to redeem.
Placing the N1 Starfighter above the X-Wing and the Corvus Black Star is not a basic bitch opinion. It is a correct opinion, but it's not a basic bitch opinion.
Could I get an opinion on the Halo Wars 1 Vampire?
It's a piece of shit. Get rid of it. Never use it. It sucks at what it does.
I think as a ship, it's a cool design to use giant needler rounds, and that it sucks health off of other air units. Other than that, I keep forgetting it exists.
It's a neat design, but it's not functional.
What were you gonna gush about there, TCOM?
Oh yeah. That's why he gets rid of it.
Oh, But why does it always have to go to space cancer?
Because he's a clone that's now older than his dad ever was, and his body's deteriorating.
I understand that, but why does it always have
I
to be
love
space
clones.
cancer?
Yeah, he still
It's
teaches.
also arthritis and stuff. Plotline in existence. Boba Fett didn't need to be involved whatsoever. It's just again, Karen Travis needed a
Karen Travis.
broke off the fucking Mandalorian. Again, I love the Mandalorians, but that does not make me not critical of Karen Travis with her fucking need to jerk them off at every opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In short, Karen Travis is a terrible author.
Like a few authors.
Like a few. But anyway,
But
thank
anyway.
thank you all so
Would
much for
you-
coming. Oh,
Hold on a second. Before we end this,
Would you
because before we go too far to end this stream, hey boss,
what's up?
what are you doing on the 14th? We're on stream, okay, but never mind.
We'll announce it several times.
There's
Yeah, sure.
hey chat, there's gonna be a tabletop RPG that we're gonna be building up to here soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
the
interesting.
Death Watch?
No, well, the Death Watch one, but we're talking about a different one.
It's gonna be Farva
No, I'm just
DMing it.
teasing, boss.
Yeah,
I know.
I'll be running it. I will be tormenting our poor group of troubleshooters.
Oh, I'm gonna be and Farva knows I'm gonna be torturing all of you just as much as he's gonna be torturing us.
But
You wish.
what we have learned today that I am a total slut for the N1 Starfighter. I will literally murder my first child for one if it is offered to me. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Tomorrow, and I'll be expanding that series on Patreon. And those videos are Patreon exclusive until the end of the year. So if you want to see those videos, you gotta support me, because your support keeps a roof over my head, keeps a roof over my fucking head, and allows me to keep making content and streams for all of you.
Support the use of illegal drugs here.
All the legal ones, on the other hand.
All the
Yeah,
legal
legal
ones on the
ones.
other end. But yeah, I hope you
You're
all
still
have a
streaming your Discord.
Oh, I am.
Yep.
We can all see you.
Oop.
Just letting you know before you start doing something embarrassing.
Oh, you guys have seen
Look,
my
we all
search
know where the
history.
Lamia stuff is.
You've all seen my search history. You all know snake ladies are hot. Anyway.
What's Firewar doing on your dashboard?
That's
It's
15K.
waiting.
It's waiting. It's haunting me. It's sitting there waiting.
It's taunting at this point.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
just
Doko Kingdom was haunting him.
no. Dokapon Kingdom is haunting me whenever Mitsuki's just like, "Hey, announcer," and I'm like, "No, please, I don't want the racks again, please."
Not
And
the
she-
It
rats.
doesn't look like that bad of a fun party game. I'd do that. I've seen what happens when you decide to do something risky and get stuck somewhere. I know it's a very punishing game.
There's a video. There's a whole video of the playthrough.
Yeah, I know. I would be very much is.
You all have a fantastic night, chat, and I might stream tomorrow, might not, depend on important locations within the Warhammer 40k universe.
Where to find a bathroom?
Where to find a bathroom. Rule 1, avoid Vrax washrooms.
Yes.
Alright,
Do not follow the ratlings.
do not follow the plague or grin.
Definitely not those.
But yeah, you all have a fantastic night, chat, and I will talk to you all later.